Get good.
Joe on the road.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Spider-Man 2 discussion.
We are not talking about Spider-Man 2, okay?
Why not?
Welcome. Why not?
Did that
Why
game
not?
just come out 2 days ago? How are you guys?
Yeah,
Welcome
and
to our
I'm still
welcome-
fucking playing it.
Welcome to our Super Mario Wonder discussion.
No.
The game also came out yesterday.
Oh my god, fine. Welcome to our Sonic Superstars discussion where we
We're
talk
not
about
talking-
Sonic.
We're not talking about superstars, okay? You have a mob
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they already want to kill you.
No, they don't. Nope. Nuh-uh.
Come on, bro. Day one patch.
Day one patch is gonna fix. Hey, idiot!
It's
Denuvo.
gonna fix everything,
It's
bro.
all your
Trust me.
fault.
Denuvo, it's your fault.
Denuvo Bros is
No.
all because of you.
No way.
You know you don't
Oh,
know Gonna how fix day one patch
eh,
everything, works.
bro.
Trust me.
Guys, the guy.
It
The
can't
game.
fail. It
The game
can't
isn't
fail.
even finished.
It comes out in 4 days. They're still working on the game.
Sure, buddy.
They can't fail. It's already there. It's perfect.
It's oh man, I love Sonic Superstars.
Okay,
It's my
we're here to talk
favorite.
about Frontiers. Okay, that's the intro, right? Congratulations. Hey everybody,
That's the intro?
Mass784, and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers discussion. We talked about it early this year. Yeah, it was early this year. The main game, the base game, and all that with Shad and Sky. Or not Shad and Sky. Sky wasn't there. Shad and Ice, and also Sky
did?
is here as well. Yeah, we did. It was a little while
I
ago.
don't remember that.
It's a while ago.
It was
dude.
a while ago.
Dude, early 2023 feels like such a long time ago. So weird.
Really.
But
Truly, huh?
we're here to talk about the post-update of Sonic Frontiers because I'm honestly still surprised that all of this is free. Like, seeing how Sonic Origins went, I'm surprised they just didn't put a, price tag on all of this. What we've got.
You want the real ending? Paid DLC.
Paid Super
Damn.
Sonic, $199.
We're Ashura's Wrath all over again. No, you want the good skins? $15.
That's crazy. But yeah, we're here to talk about Update 1, Update 2, and Update 3. So, we can start with the Jukebox, because the 2023 content roadmap, that's what it says, the Jukebox.
Update 1 wasn't real.
You know,
Ooh, I
shout
can
outs
listen to whatever.
Update. Yeah, I can listen to Sky Sanctuary. Ooh, so hype. Oh, so hype. Anyone here want to listen to Palm Tree Panic? Anybody? No?
Not really.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Shout outs
Okay,
to
you know
his
what?
world,
I'll
I
give the
guess.
Jukebox one thing. They put most of the movements in, so you can choose what variant of the island music you wanted. That
Yeah.
wasn't until like Update 2, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't add that till like 2.
See, I wouldn't have
Was it
known
really
that.
not in Update 1? Because I'm just going off of what I played in Update 3, which when the other two were already there.
See, I wouldn't have known
Update
that.
1 was like the little base shit, and then like 2 is when they added all the movement stuff.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't know that because I wasn't playing Frontiers music on the Jukebox. I was just playing, like, literally every other song in the game that isn't Frontiers.
Yeah. The only time I messed with it was like, I guess to have, was it Ouranos? Have its right song, and not the Chronos movement. Yeah. Because why does this go back to the Chronos movement? The other one doesn't do it, but well. Because it's all Chronos. I know it's all Chronos, but like Rhea doesn't even go back to Chronos.
It's
Yeah,
Photo
nice.
mode sucks.
It's nice that there's
Photo. Yeah,
variety.
it's so true.
I wish he loops better. That's like my one big complaint. Because there's times where I just want to play one song and it's like, oh, it stopped. Oh, take it back up again.
Wait, you can have it so it repeats.
I
Yeah.
know
Or
you
it
can
just
have it
stays on that
repeat.
one.
I know you can have it repeat. It's just you didn't actually loop it.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just
Yeah.
a nice smooth transition. It stops and picks back up again. It's not the biggest deal. It's nice to have a jukebox. That's one thing I really loved from Generations. It's you can just change the music in that game and then just rock something else.
So, so true. I really want to listen to Windy Hill.
No, I don't.
I do.
Yeah, photo mode, it sucks.
Photo mode.
Didn't even bother using it.
Photo mode is so underbaked. I'm spoiled from Smash Ultimate's photo mode, so when I immediately saw it had even less of that, and you can't even use it in Cyberspace, I'm like, nope, I'm good.
I'm spoiled from Spider-Man's.
Yeah,
Bob Rush Cyberpunk
yeah.
has a better photo mode, honestly.
like almost any other game just has a better photo mode
Yeah.
than this one. Even though this one, like the one in this game, is like okay, it's not like
It's not
also
bad.
yeah,
It functions.
yeah.
It's not the worst.
It just
but
doesn't
I wish
have
it was
a
better.
lot of
I'm
options.
not patient enough. Like I need a slow mode, a slow-mo mode. Cause like I saw people like taking pictures from like their Frontiers game like online. Some people got some nice shots, and I'm like, I'm not patient enough to do this.
Yeah,
Photo mode.
photo mode was something.
It was something. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
update one as a whole is just kind of a whatever. However,
I think it
Come
works
on,
for
dude.
someone
Come-
like
come
Sonic,
on.
so I'm hoping like other games do it and give it like more options.
Come on, bros. Extreme mode. Come on.
oh yeah, extreme mode. So,
Yeah.
the way to get extreme mode, a higher difficulty, is to play the Battle Rush, I believe. I think Cyberspace Challenge gives you the movie boost. I like to call it the movie boost in Cyberspace.
Ooh,
And doing the Battle Rush will give you extreme mode. But you need to S rank everything.
not that hard.
Isn't.
It
No,
isn't.
but 1-2 cyberspace. It's so hard. It's so hard. I just didn't take bottom path to go faster.
But
still-
top path, it's faster, I swear.
That's still messed
Listen,
up with
this,
them.
it's not that hard. Speaking as someone who
It
got
isn't.
the S rank without the homing, the homing dash.
The homing dash.
It's not that hard.
It-
Yeah.
Just
Homing
isn't.
dash is ingrained into my body.
To unlock further into the Battle Rush and Cyber challenges, you do need to get the prerequisite of an A rank. Because I've had people like being confused, like, hey, where are the other modes? It's like, I got a B rank. Where's this? Oh, you just need an A rank.
You need to get good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
To be
game's
fair,
totally
A ranks are even easier.
Yeah,
Play.
yeah.
True.
I think the only one I messed up on it, like the Battle Rush, was Ares? Ares, I think? One thing in Ares messed me up.
The Ares is also the where most of the bad bosses are, the ones that waste time.
Yeah.
So,
Which island was Ares?
The second.
Also ended up discovering that fucking Stomp can homing, apparently.
Can?
wait, what?
Hmm.
You can't?
Yeah, it can home. It's very
Okay.
weird. I don't know how, like, I got it to do that.
Whoa,
Still in that
buddy.
freaking homing stop from Mario Galaxy, I guess.
Hey, Stomp is the best move in the game, so
Yeah, stealing right from Mario, huh?
Yeah, that's not actually correct.
When don't they?
Stop is the
When
on.
don't they steal from each other?
Stomp.
Oh yeah, literally Mario Wonder. I don't know if you guys saw like some of the menus. Like those are Sonic menus, bro. Like, you enter levels of Mario Wonder. It has like I don't know how you call them, but it has like the zigzag motif.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Cyberspace Challenge and Battle Rush, like, they're fine. I didn't bother trying to S-rank them because I don't like Cyberspace, and going back to some of the Guardians, I don't enjoy fighting all of them. I do enjoy fighting a few of them. I don't care enough to S-rank. It's like, I don't need to, like, show everybody, guys, look at all my S-ranks. I'm the ultimate Sonic fan, guys. See?
To be fair, they unlock very marginal things, so it didn't even matter. I didn't bother.
Yeah. Like, I'll only do a challenge if there's something worthwhile for me to unlock.
Look at update 2.
Like an
But
update.
you really want to play extreme mode, though.
I do not
Nah,
want to
bro.
play extreme mode. I'm
No one
good.
needs to experience Sonic Must Die mode.
Come
I did.
on.
It was kind of funny.
Apparently, some people did.
How much harder is it than hard?
I think you just die in one hit every time, right? That's
You
I heard.
die in one hit. The only thing, it's really like, it's not like much harder. You just have to worry about, okay, don't
I'm
get hit
assuming
by
it's
something.
just hard, but you can't get hit. So,
Yeah, just
Okay.
don't take a straight hit.
Yeah, just don't die at
Which
forehead.
is very hard to do. Not taking a straight hit in Frontiers, that's hilarious.
Bad
I
player.
remember the
Like,
only time I died was like the bosses, and it was like Giganto randomly throwing a fucking head, and I was like, oh, I died.
He said, screw this guy. Throw some hands, dude.
Me not having time to react to him swinging, basically.
sounds about right.
And I think Knight gave me some trouble because Knight is Knight.
Well, night is night. So.
Yeah, Knight has some weird spinning around properties.
oh, I'm hearing a skill issue.
Don't get me started on that. I'm saving that for later.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
I
You're
am
just
too.
bad. So bad.
Anyways,
I saw what
We'll
you
get to
did.
is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Update 1, Battle Rush Cyberspace. Challenge.
Nah.
Just a very like
Well,
whatever update. It's like cool. Hey, if you beat the game already and you like this game, like
There you go.
congrats.
It's nice to have the Cyberspace levels like on a list, so you can just go
Yeah.
and play them.
Yeah.
And this is like just about the only way you could replay the bosses if you really want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I
That's
think
still-
that is what people
Starfall,
wanted,
of course,
actually.
yeah.
People did want that. I feel like if there's bosses in a game, there should just always be a side mode boss rush. And I'm going off tangent a bit, but like they needed that for Ultimate, bro. I'm not trying to play World of Light
Yeah.
again just to fight.
Hey. Oh, this at least Frontiers has a boss rush, but more on that later.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Not later, yeah.
Skill issue.
Yeah. Skill issue.
I hate you. Anyways, update 2! Update 2, Sonic's birthday bash, guys. It's Sonic's birthday! Happy birthday, Sonic!
You like how many months late, bro?
Oh.
Yeah. It's not his birthday anymore, idiot.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, well,
We're like in November.
well, I booted up the game and it said, like, happy
Oh
birthday,
no, a new
Sonic.
game just came out.
Yeah, no,
Might
Guess
as
what
well
that
be-
means, fellas?
Who's
Might as well
really
be
late
Sonic's
here?
birthday when a game comes out, because that's when they release
Exactly.
games.
I'm like, who's really late here?
who's late now, buddy? Late to his own birthday, I think.
Anyways, we can start with the birthday cosmetics, I guess. Start with the smallest part. I think they're cute.
Neat. I don't like the little
I didn't turn them on.
HUD thing that they did, though.
Yeah,
Wait, what did it do to the HUD?
they added some
Yeah,
It's like
bells
and
pink and
whistles.
shit.
Pink.
All
Oh,
that.
like the overlay on it?
Yeah.
the overlay.
Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah, that's ugly.
Yeah,
That's also
I
in the
like
photo
that.
mode.
I did like that it did change up like some of the stuff, like all the puzzle stuff, though.
Yeah, some of the music changed too on the overworld.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of it, but it was nice.
It's just there. I think the cosmetic changes are whatever. It's fine. I think the only thing I didn't really like about it is like how it just plasters Sonic Generations textures everywhere onto like boxes.
From the team that
But-
brought you Sonic Generations.
Yeah, but I mean, sure was Sonic's birthday celebration, I guess.
Yeah.
Just there.
I do like the glasses that he rocks, the shades, but I mean 9 times out of 10 when I'm playing this game, I'm putting on soap shoes. So I wish you could put on the glasses with the soap shoes, but alas, you cannot. Also, have you guys tried
Cosmetics gotta be better.
Have you guys tried the Monster Hunter outfit?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like one.
Obviously, I have.
How is it? Does it look
I it. No, I mean one's just him in the Palico version of the outfit, the cat version of the outfit. And the other's
it
the
comes
actual
full
armor.
Circle. It comes full circle.
Yeah, and the other one's like the actual armor, but the actual armor one looks kind of weird on him because it's not meant for his size.
Yeah, you need to get
Because Sonic's a freaking midget.
you
So
get him as
true.
Black Knight armor, bro.
Shut.
It's neat. I just kind of wish, Super Sonic kept the cosmetic.
I agree. I think it's
Nah, bro.
because the
Can't handle
cutscenes are not in-game cutscenes, right? They're like,
Some of them aren't,
yeah.
but I think it's specifically just like the fighting ones that aren't.
The fighting's on the cutscenes, because I know, like, after you beat, what's the first one, Giganto? And then, like, Amy does that silly run, and Sonic comes down, he doesn't have the soap shoes. I remember that much.
Eh.
Happy birthday!
Eh.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah, let's move on. Action chain
Updates?
challenges. Did any of you guys play that?
I did.
I did because you kind of have to.
If you want the best move in the
I
game,
hate Sky. I just want to say I hate Sky, bro.
All I'm gonna say
Why?
is that I only did 2 of them, and I instantly boot up a 100% save file because I
Weak.
was not in the
Weak.
mood.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him, but that's kind of weak.
See, I wasn't
Yeah.
in the mood to do those either, but as a Sonic Adventure / Adventure 2 enjoyer, I had no choice. Okay, they dangled
Look.
keys in my face
Look,
with
look,
the spin
look,
dash
all you gotta do
door.
is just put it on easy, go nuts.
Bro,
That's
so
all.
you're so
Put
right.
it on easy. I'll be made
Those
fun of.
things are not hard, bro. All you have to do is boost
Look,
everywhere.
I'm just saying,
Boost
if you
everywhere and
wanted to have a
freaking
simple
fight
time, there you
rainbow
go.
rings and you're golden, bro.
You want to have an
Oh,
easy
man.
time, there you go. Put it on easy, go
Okay,
nuts.
I did beat them all on hard. I did beat them all on hard. I don't know what strategy you guys did, but I would just remember where a group of enemies were. I'd sprint.
That's
at
what I
them,
did.
No
That's
matter
That's what
how
I did.
far
Find
I
a
was,
group of enemies to get you to 256
at
instantly,
56, and then I
go
just
in.
go
Yeah.
run and do stuff, and then I get the S rank, which kind of makes them. It feels repetitive at that point, you know, because there's so many. I forget how many per island there are, but you're basically
10,
just
I think.
doing that.
I think it's like
It's
10,
like-
7,
Yeah,
10
it's
per island.
Per island,
Yeah.
Alex. Does the 4th one have them too? Because
No.
they shouldn't.
No.
No,
this doesn't
fourth one does
Okay.
not. That's Rhea that doesn't have it.
Yeah,
that's,
Rhea,
that's
but
Story
I
Island. Silly.
hey, I don't know, man. Rhea kind of had the music token, so I'm just
That is
asking.
true. That is true. I don't know why.
Wait,
you did
Rhea
that.
had music tokens? I don't remember them having
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rhea
Yeah.
had music tokens.
yeah, the Story Island had collectibles on it. It's kind of messed up.
Okay, that's kind
Kinda-
of stupid.
Kind of
The
weird,
weird
but
thing
you
though
know.
is that they also have the update that freaking tells you where they're at, and I didn't see it. The freaking icon for Rhea.
Shoutouts to update 2, letting you change that deceleration speed. Am I right, guys? Right? Yeah, Sonic's movement. Yeah,
Here's
Boost
the
momentum
thing.
out of a jump now
Boost
can work
momen- yeah.
properly. Yeah.
yeah, it's so fun.
Break the island even more.
Yeah, I turned that joint to 0, like everybody on Reddit told me to do. Like, crank it to 0. It'll make the game better, play better. This is nice. It's weird. Like, I know Generations does this. I know I'm gonna slight side tangent. It's so weird when there's upgrades that make Sonic control better. It always felt so weird to me. Like, he should just be controlling at his
Secret
best
rings,
immediately.
baby.
Secret rings moment. Yep.
But we don't talk about secret rings around here.
7
Next time,
rings
try
in
making a better
hand.
game!
They did. It's called Black Knight.
Yeah, you're right. It is. But yeah, action chain challenges. They also littered a bunch of like these orbs on the map too. You could chain into those too for points.
Mm.
But
The
it's
multipliers?
the multiplier. It's like the multiplier that they did for the freaking pinball thing. So
Except you don't die for it.
yeah, you don't die
So
unless you
true.
like run off a cliff like a moron.
Or
or
you
something.
fight a boss.
I actually hated that. Just a boss jump scare when he. Hey, I'm trying to do a challenge here. Leave me alone,
Nah, I'm thinking
squid.
about the one where they're like Azura's like right there on the first island. I'm like, alright. Boss is giving a ton of points as you kill him fast enough, but how the heck am I supposed to do this?
Oh, I just spam cross slash. I did that on one of the ninjas on Ouranos. Wait, not Ouranos, Kronos. That's what I did.
That's what I did.
I was like level 96. I'm like, oh, you're point fodder to me.
To be fair, I
Like-
was doing this with maxed out stats, so.
Cause there was a ninja like sitting right there where
Yeah.
the yellow Chaos Emerald is.
Yeah.
They're just not that bad because they go down quick. I'm just like Azura because it's like, oh, you're a time waster. So,
Not if you're quick.
that's true. I did eventually figure it out because you can just like, if they knock you off, you can just boost out of it. So,
All right. So let's talk about the most hype thing about Update 2, the Spin
Whoa,
Dash,
whoa, whoa.
guys. It's back. Sega, listen to us. The Spin Dash is here. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the Spin Dash?
I really need it, but it does break cyberspace, so it's actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned this too. You need to S rank, or previously you need to S rank all the action chain challenges to unlock the Spin Dash. But I'll get more into that in Update 3. But yeah,
Ben Dash is
Great
good. That's
game.
all I have to say. It's good.
I love it.
It's just better boost.
It is better boost.
And again, it's here now. Why is the drop dash here?
The drop dash is whatever. The only time I see myself using the drop dash is when I run out of boost meter. But then
The only time I see myself using the drop dash is completely by accident.
Yeah, and even then, I know I'm super late to the party, but a few days ago, I did this by accident a lot, but I realized that if you make a figure 8, like with a side loop, you get infinite boost.
To be fair, I don't even have to do that now, because the one thing we forgot to talk about with freaking this update is the freaking Coco, the new Coco they added.
Literally,
if you do those, they give you an extended boost meter.
I didn't know. Wait, who?
Who? Like literally who?
The new Coco challenges they added.
Yeah, like who?
Okay.
Like who? Like who? Like who?
I didn't do the collectible Coco challenges because when I saw that and I wasn't suffering during the action chain challenges. I just really didn't want to do them. And then I just saw the collectible
I did the Coco challenges because they were like, oh hey, new platforming challenges. Alright, there's an icon for this on the maps for 100% completion. I guess I might as well do this. I was like, Master Hermit Coco saying stuff. Oh, an extended boost meter. That's kind of neat.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
get more boost.
Yeah,
like 4 of them.
though
Yeah.
It kind of wasn't really needed. You can just infinity symbol, you know, but cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's neat, I suppose.
Now I don't even have to infinity symbol though. Just forget like I have 3 boost bars. Just boost.
The platforming challenges do look interesting. Like I just watched videos on it. I didn't play it myself. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
They're a lot more intricate. They want you to use the game mechanics more.
Yeah, which is always a good thing. When they want you
basically
to use...
your update 3Ts.
Yeah, use the update mechanics that the player is aware of. Yeah. But the spin dash is great. My only complaint about it is, again, I'm 2 SE1, SE2 pilled. I do wish when you spin dash jump or whatever, you had a little bit more airtime, like on the way down. I feel like there's times Sonic just starts falling way too fast, but that's just a minor nitpick. And
it just sounds like Frontiers.
See, that's the trick though. You just hold the spin dash, and then momentum just breaks because that boy just goes flying for no reason.
Yeah.
I guess that might be what I'm doing wrong. Because like in other games, like you don't have to always constantly hold the spin dash, except for maybe Lost World. But I like to forget about Lost World. But
to be fair, that's what it functions the most like, because it's basically a second boost.
It is a second boost. It's the first boost because there isn't really a boost in that in that game. But I don't know how you guys all feel about this. I feel like we've talked about this already, like last time. But I remember there's like discussion of like, oh, there's no need for spin dash if you have a boost. I think in like Frontiers, because the boost can't really damage people, I feel like it's even better in a game like this. Because in Cyberspace, like some issues that I had in Cyberspace, there were times where I could just run past the enemy or just jump around them, but like I just rather plow through them, and I can do that with spin dash now. So that's nice.
That's what the slide was there for.
Yeah, but like I'm not sliding up inclines. I want to go through people and also go faster. But yeah.
Just go fast,
You
bro.
probably don't even have to fly through the enemies. You can probably just fly over them now.
That is true, but...
Yeah, because the slightest incline sends you flying.
That I didn't know, because I just didn't really think to do that.
If you just hold spin dash, the slightest incline will just make you go up.
It doesn't, man. Sometimes the level terrain won't even be sloped, and you'll just randomly hit something and go flying anyway.
Yeah.
An insane spin dash.
Anything else?
It's also faster than the boost, so there's really no point to ever use the boost.
I mean,
well, the boost sucks in cyberspace anyways, so...
It does, but like, the boost, you could correct yourself at least one time in the air. So there's value in that.
Yeah, but you can combine spin dash and the air boost, because if you don't jump, it doesn't eat your air boost.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely. Anything else about Update 2 before we get into what we're all here for?
Shoutouts to all 0 people who did New Game Plus.
We are not doing New Game Plus.
I did it.
How was it?
Even though I sped ran all of it.
Yeah.
I figured out how to do like most of the fucking skips and just did it.
Island 1 skip?
Makes sense. I feel like New Game Plus had like absolutely
I'd,
no value, but to be fair, I don't ever do New Game Pluses unless it's like a Ratchet and Clank game.
I was basically like using New Game Plus to figure out how to do like skips. So like I know how to skip like the entirety of the first island and the second one.
Did you go up the waterfall? Did you do that? That skip?
Yeah.
W.
The Wyvern one's funny because it's easier with Spin Dash now. And I do not know. I wanted to try the night one, but that's hard as fuck.
Dude, just get good.
Yeah, bro. Get
Especially because I can't skip pinball.
Oh.
Ooh, pinball. Ooh.
Jump scare.
No, that's good.
That is also another jump scare.
That whole
But one
pinball.
that I'm
Hey,
less
guys.
terrified about.
Squid.
Squid.
It's good.
All right, now we move on to Update 3. Something a lot of Sonic fans were very excited about because Sega teased that there's going to be more story and 3 playable characters. That isn't Sonic the Hedgehog? That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Shadow, Classic Sonic, and the Werehog. They brought him back, but hey.
Not gonna
Hey,
lie.
I'll take Werehog. I
Not
don't
gonna lie,
care.
the
Which
Werehog would
Sonic-
go kind of crazy.
Which
actually-
Sonic is your
Werehog
favorite?
would actually work in the game.
Werehog would go kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can we
So
trade him for
anyway,
Knuck-
guys,
Can we trade him for Knuckles?
Wow!
Anyways, guys, they added Silver the Hedgehog. He's back. His first playable appearance in Sonic 06. He is back.
Sonic Rivals?
Who? Huh? What game are you talking about?
No one played that game except for me.
The PSP?
No, that game.
PlayStation
I played
4?
Sonic
Boring.
Rivals 2.
Boring ass games.
I mean, I played 2. I didn't play the first one. So
There's no point playing the first one.
there is no point. 2's just the better game.
But what about the story, guys?
Yeah, there's YouTube videos for
Yeah.
that.
Boring.
Boring
game,
anyway.
I think.
Doesn't have the presentation values the second game has.
It's
At least
too
the second
late,
game has voice
Knuckles!
acting.
I took a picture of the Master Emerald, and it's now part of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck collection. I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
You're right.
Boring.
That's the most evilest thing ever.
It is. Not the
Don't you know
Eggman
being a
NFTs.
scalper is like the most evilest thing of all time?
True.
Maybe this is why Eggman
We
got
hate
the
scalpers
NFTs.
around here.
I love scalpers. Looks over at the PS5.
Yeah?
It's nice when I'm not getting screwed over.
Yeah.
It's always funny when it's someone else.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'll just do a brief story summary, and then we'll start with the story, and then we'll go down the bullet points.
This shit had story.
It did have story, and we're gonna get through it right now, because clearly you weren't paying attention in class. So,
Who pays attention in a Sonic game?
anyways, this takes place right after Rhea Island, where, you know, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, they do Ring Around the Rosie dance to bring Sonic back to life from his cyber corruption. Before Sonic can do anything on Ouranos Island, Sage and Eggman, they show up, and Sage decides that there's an alternate plan on defeating the enemy, but it's a risky one. However, we need Sonic's friends and Dr. Eggman for that to work. So, Sage redirects some cyber corruption back into Sonic in order to bring back Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. And it's funny because Knuckles is like, we just got you back, bro, what the heck? But the plan is for Amy, Knuckles, Tails, and Eggman to hunt down the Chaos Emeralds. So Amy collaborates with the Kocos, Knuckles, he smashes the defenses, and Tails, he tampers with Cyberspace. Meanwhile, Sonic takes a detour. He shall make his corruption a power of his own, but in order to do that, he must climb the 4 towers of Ouranos to visit the dead pilots who got murked by the End, who were controlling the Titans, or Sonic must go through their vigorous, difficult trials, and after completing the 4 of them, he must go visit Master Koko, or Master King, my bad. He will grant him the power that he needs to defeat the End, but in order to do that, he has to finish one last trial. With that out of the way, Sonic now has the power to do what he must do. All the Chaos Emeralds are there, and there's a giant climactic fight, which we'll talk about in a bit, and then the day is saved. The ending's basically the same like the base game, just a minor difference where Sage isn't alluded to be dead or sacrificed.
Immediately murked.
Yeah, immediately erased off of the universe. She's actually there to enjoy the meteor shower with her creator, her father.
Egg Dad.
But yeah,
Egg
that's the
Egg
expanded
Daddy.
upon story. So let's talk about said story. Was there anything you guys liked, disliked about the new story that was implemented?
No, it's kind of weird that they didn't do that flashbang thing they were doing in the main game, because there was one for Bridge Zone right at the start that they kind of just missed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like cross the bridge when you get there?
Yeah.
References.
That was a joke. I didn't actually care. That one doesn't actually happen.
Yeah, I thought it did happen because you mentioned it. I'm like, oh, that's a cool reference, but I see that you made it as a joke. But that's still funny though.
Oh.
Yeah, because I saw someone do it, because you know that meme about people just making their flashbacks things happen. I saw that one and I couldn't find it again.
Yeah,
But that one made me laugh. It's like, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it and show the Bridge Zone.
That is funny.
But story's mostly okay. Main qualm is like, alright, they just got back again, so why did they even like do the thing on Rhea in the first place if we're just gonna end up right here?
Yeah, like the Rhea thing was stupid. Like that was usually the worst part of the story. Like, however, everything.
Well, they fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed
Yeah.
it. Like everything
Fixed
that
it.
happens afterward makes up for it. Like even in the base game, right? Sonic has a lot of one-to-one with Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. And that was nice, and we get even more interactions, which are great. I don't know if you guys seen like the optional cutscenes and whatnot, but there's
Station Square. Remember Station Square?
okay, all right. So I will mostly defend like Ian Flynn's like references. That one I won't really defend because again that happened like 25 years ago or something. Like, yeah, remember when I did this?
Okay,
to
that
you,
one's
Eggman?
fine, because the first one was Sonic telling it to Tails, like, alright, remember this one? This one was Tails telling off Eggman.
Yeah,
So-
but yeah. The Sonic and Tails interaction in the base game is fine. The one with
Yeah.
Tails telling off Eggman, I don't think there's been enough time for him to get back at Eggman. When I think of like Forces and Lost World especially, but yeah, because I know Ian Flynn like even referenced the joke with the flashbacks and all of that. Like people think they're forced. Some of them are forced. I do agree. Corny, I agree, but I will defend most of them because like I think there's one where Knuckles he mentions like Rouge and the Babylon Rogues because the emeralds just vanished. Because usually at the start of a new island, the emeralds are inside their vaults, but for the expanded story, the emeralds were sealed away differently.
Not there.
They were not there, and Knuckles is like a treasure hunter and all, and his rivals would be Rouge and those two. So I don't think that reference is crazy out there. I think that's fine.
I don't mind the references,
I-
they're just references.
I didn't like that reference. But that's just a me thing.
Yeah.
They don't affect the main story to me, so I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the main story. Like, if you never
Yeah.
played, like, SE2 or Sonic Riders, like, missing that reference, you won't be missing out on anything. It's just, people could have potentially stole the emeralds. They're not there. Rouge and the Babylon Rogues aren't anywhere nearby. It's fun.
That's like literally the reason I don't like that line.
That's fair. That's fair. I have a lot of stuff that made me happy, made me smile. If you're very interested in like the Starfall Islands lore, if you go through the optional dialogue with the characters, especially Eggman, because one thing the
Eggman is
base
Sage.
game, yes,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
one thing the base game was missing was interactions with Eggman. Because Eggman, we knew he was doing something else elsewhere, but Sonic was only able to talk to Sage. But now we can talk to Eggman as well, so we get more insight. There was one really cool thing that he came to Starfall Islands on a Death Egg robot, and then they had to freaking level it down or something because it was getting affected by the volcano in Chaos Island too much. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in one segment in Chaos Island, you need to hack into the Death Egg and it shoots a beam where you unlock a path or whatever. That's like from energy from when Eggman got there, which is really cool.
Yeah. Like, I'm at least happy for the character interactions. I just wish they were actually animated properly, like the ones in the base game.
Yeah, like the choreography of the cutscenes are all just kind of just standing there.
Yeah.
And then the
I
camera.
know
I'll
why they're doing
still-
that. It's the fact that they're trying to hide the fact that their lips don't move like they do in the base game.
Yeah. Still don't move.
Yeah, that's not the
But,
But
best.
they have
Sonic-
more.
Yeah.
They have more static animations.
Yeah.
Sonic crosses his arms now.
Yeah.
Shout out
And does
to
that
Frontiers.
Thing where he gets his thing on his hip.
Cool. At least they can breathe again like he did in Generations. Boy's
Sonic
doing
can
looks like a
breathe?
statue when he's not doing one of those idle animations.
I do love how Knuckles talks about there's like these 4 giant rings on Eris Island. If you pay attention to the background, those move when all the islands are connected to cyberspace. That's really cool. All those observation towers. There's one that like detects the enemy whenever a threat pulls up. So with the end being there, that's why like everything's also activated. There's this really cool one with Jenga. I don't know if you guys saw this cutscene, but Amy asks Sage why all these rocks are piled up in a weird way, and
Oh
the
yeah, I saw that
Ancients-
one.
The Ancients, they just have these competitions to see who can build the highest towers and the most complex ones, and it's like an annual competition to them.
They're telling me I can blame those people for the towers.
Yeah, blame them. Unironically, yes, blame them. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
And apparently they also were like, hey, don't worry about knocking them down. They were actually happy for that to happen.
Yeah, dude, that made me laugh. That was cute.
It's like, oh
Fucking
cool, now I
Jenga.
don't have to feel guilty anymore.
Oh yeah, like somebody was telling me like before there was like graves or something. And so I'm like, you telling me this whole time Sonic's just been knocking down
Knocking
graves?
down their graves. Sonic, respect the fallen.
So base.
But, no, they have an interaction for that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm thinking my favorite one, the schizo rail thing.
Yeah.
That was the best one, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on this rail.
You
Like,
wanna
there's
join
no
me?
rail there, Sonic.
no
No rail
rail.
there, bro.
What do you mean?
Imagine being an outsider and you see this guy just floating around.
That's what
This man is just flying.
To be fair,
Just watching Sonic just float on.
to be
nothing.
fair,
Live-
is that really the weirdest thing going on Starfall Islands? Like, there's a lot of weird stuff going on around here.
I mean,
Yes.
Tails. I like the interaction between Tails and Eggman. Just freaking don't explain it as magic, bro.
It's not
just-
magic, Tails.
It's not magic, Tails.
Nagus doesn't exist in this continuity. Stop that.
Yet.
Live Sage reaction.
There's this one cute interaction between Amy and Sage, where Sage is like, "Wow, you really admire Sonic, huh?" And Amy's like, "Yeah, I do. Don't you admire him too?" And like she turns like white and blue for a bit, and she like pauses, and she completely ignores her and just keeps talking. I thought that was nice. Like Sonic has that effect on people.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be evil. Don't do that.
Don't give in.
There was another interesting lore bit because these are islands and whatnot, and Amy mentions like, "Hey, we're the animals, we're the critters."
I like how she blamed Eggman
She
for
bla-
it at first.
Which is fair. He should be
Which
culprit
is
number
fair.
one.
Yeah.
But the ancients,
Was it you?
the ancients actually teleported them away to somewhere else before they had their big war, and because they all got murked, the animals never got brought back. The ecosystem got messed up because of it, and there's only like a few insects that live on the island now. So,
You know, but it's the fact that we were clearly seagulls on the island.
oh yeah, there were birds. I mean, to be fair,
They
could
said
be-
only a few, and
Okay.
birds go wherever the fuck they
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, those freaking
Mhm.
birds, those T-posing birds that fly over me, the Switch version.
Oh yeah, forgot you play on the Switch.
Switch diff.
I do play in the Switch version.
Switch diff.
You guys
Imagine playing
remember
this game at
the
30
initial
FPS.
reveal where Sonic had that symbol where they just had a CG and we only saw Sonic running? They made that symbol.
Yeah.
They
First
acknowledged
trailer?
it. They acknowledged it here.
You mean the
Just
Zap
decided-
logo,
I was
bro?
like, oh shoot, we
Zap-
didn't do it in
that
this game. We gotta throw it in
logo?
somewhere.
So yeah,
the Zap logo, bro?
Flynn, we still haven't explained that logo yet. Oh shoot. Okay, let me write something up. But anyway,
Bro, I just thought it was just, I don't know, death or something.
death. It's actually.
That's what I assumed it was.
I mean, it could be. However you see it, it's supposed to be a symbol of their god that they worship.
I guess I'm not entirely wrong then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be god of death. You never know.
I'm pretty sure they see the end as that.
Probably.
More or less.
it- secretly.
I still
is
kind of
Zuko.
wish they went into like, what do they see the end as?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be different for everyone. That kind of would have given us some intuition.
Because it only looks like a moon to us because that's what we see as depth.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that you say that because I know a lot of people made a big deal about the moon in like the early 2000s. Oh, the moon it's not broken anymore. Sega, what happened?
But to be fair, the moon also wasn't purple.
Yeah, it wasn't purple either. Yeah.
Also, end up finding apparently, Izuka wasn't entirely wrong on that rotating moon thing.
That's
So,
crazy.
if something,
Back, yeah.
like if something was to blow up half of the moon, it would cause it to have a rotation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So him saying that, like, yeah, you're on the good side of the moon because it rotated, he's actually not wrong.
He's actually not wrong.
That's amazing.
He was right all along, bro.
There's a really funny interaction between Amy and Knuckles. Amy, she asks Knuckles, like, hey, how any tips on finding the emeralds? And he's like, dig everywhere. I only have a hammer, not a shovel, Knuckles. I can't dig like you.
Yeah,
Hey,
you have a
man.
hammer that doesn't work.
Smack the ground.
Yeah, there's like this explanation that Knuckles' punches can work, but Amy's hammer can't for some reason, even though that's not entirely true, but because she can parry with her hammer. I've never had to do that, but the game says she can parry with her hammer.
Favorite cards.
Cards.
There's cards. We'll get the cards in a bit. There's
The Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
another cool story bit where Sage, she reactivated the islands, right, because she wanted to protect Eggman initially, but they have an in-story reason why they respawn during the meteor showers. It's because of the gravitational pull or something. So that way, even when the ancients are gone, they can protect their island forever. Which is why the enemies, they always keep coming back, no matter how many Sonic destroys. I guess I have two more things to say about like the optional dialogue. Shockwaves keep happening. I think they happen when you're getting Chaos Emeralds. And there's one conversation of Sonic and Knuckles, and Knuckles is like, oh, the Shockwave! Who keeps doing that? Is that the guy up there in the sky? He's such a coward! Come down here and fight! Stop attacking from far away! Knuckles does not like zoners, confirmed.
I mean, yeah.
Just use your infinite flight glitch, Knuckles.
Yeah.
Just fly up there and punch him! What the heck?
It'll take you too long to get there, bro.
Sonic and Eggman, they have a few interactions, but most of it is just them like arguing with each other. I found that fun. It's like, are you the fastest thing alive? How do you not have the emeralds yet? And like they're just saying that back and forth. What was Eggman doing? Why did it take him so long to get just one emerald?
One emerald.
He was busy learning.
He was
Yeah.
busy plotting to steal the Master Emerald again.
I forgot about that.
That one also gets me. He's just like, I'm gonna use the prowess I learned here to steal the Master Emerald. What'd you say about the Master Emerald?
Nothing.
Nothing about stealing it.
I take
Good.
whatever I said back.
I'm gonna keep saying it's nice for Knuckles to be back, bro. Like, it's so nice for Knuckles to be back.
It's good for him to be back at actual things again.
Yeah, he's so back.
Back
Mostly.
enough.
Back
He's
enough.
so back,
Mostly.
huh?
Mostly. I do want to talk about some negatives, unfortunately, for the story. I don't want us to make this a voice actor versus voice actor thing because I've seen so much discourse about that already, and I also think some Sonic fans are pretty cringe when they're talking about like Sonic voice actors and they feel like tagging like the voice actors in their arguments. Don't do that. But anyways, not the biggest fan of Roger's performance in specifically Update 3. I don't know, I felt like it was kind of all over the place. Like his tone just kept changing. I don't know if you guys feel
I know, yeah.
the same.
I know we talked about this last night. Unironically, we did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do any actor comparisons because that's really cringe.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You know, whatever. But this is just in general for Frontiers as a whole. Rogers' voice acting in terms like his direction and how he sounds in terms of like tone, it's like everywhere during the entire game. And it's kind of weird that it still applies to the final update as well. And I think it would have been better if they just kept to like one specific tone for his voice in this game instead of the multitude that we hear.
Yeah. I feel like they kept trying to tell him, yeah, like keep it like low, or keep it like his usual, which he kept fluctuating in between.
Dude, it feels
Yeah,
like he
can't
had
blame
3 different voice directors come in on different days to tell him something different. That's how it feels
And
like to me.
update 3 felt like it just like he just took all of that and
Yeah,
tried something.
Because
Yeah.
like when he's trying to like be sympathetic with his friends, like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, like, and initially it was like, I need you guys to help me when I take care of something else. So we're like, you guys are the best. Like that feels like so much different compared to a lot of his other lines. That being said, though, I see you, Ian Flynn. Let's do it to it. I fanboyed off of that, and I always will. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
So the second time they used this.
I love those references.
They just never used it before, so they can actually show up in games now, I guess.
Apparently, this voice direction is like a one-time only thing, so
Yeah.
we won't see it again, I guess.
Yeah, because I know when it comes to Roger, like I guess you can argue around the colors, specifically colors and onward, that the writing felt a bit more different, right? So, like combining his lines with a new voice actor, people might not vibe with him in that sort of way. And Frontiers, corny in its own way, but not corny like the previous few games that we had. So. I feel like it'll take a while to get used to him with a good script with his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of see that.
Fair, it took a while for Jason Griffith to get to that
Yeah.
sweet spot, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, until they fired him.
Yeah.
Right at his peak
At his
too.
peak,
I
bro!
just-
Wait, maybe that's why Roger keeps fluctuating. He knows.
Yeah,
If I
over,
reach my
dude.
limit, if I reach my
you know,
limit,
Roger
don't
knows
get
if
rid
he
of
hits that sweet spot, it's over.
limit, I've got your limit right here. None of it.
Wait a minute, you're telling me bro might have peaked at Forces and they almost got rid of him because of that? No way.
Nah, he peaked at Puyo Puyo Tetris too, and that's why they tried to get rid of him.
Oh, so true, so true.
Yeah. I still wonder what happened with that.
Me too.
We'll never know
I-
until
Why,
Yeah.
why did Amy also quit and then come back?
we'll never know
It's
until
so-
Roger himself says it. There's no way Sega's gonna talk about it. It has to be from him.
He's probably not gonna mention it until
I want to
years
assume
later.
it's some kind of union thing.
Maybe. I don't think I don't think we'll ever know as much as I would like to, and I don't think he owes anybody to it because again, I've seen the amount of stuff people say to Roger online, and like people just
They are very mean to that
they
man
need to
sometimes.
have
Yeah.
they need to have more
Yeah.
social interactions outside. That's all I'm gonna say. Like
But he goes off on them anyway, so
he
it's
does
kinda
go off
funny.
on them, and I find it very funny. I find it very funny. All right. Is there any? There's some story stuff I'm gonna talk about, but I'll save that for like the supersonic fights. When we talk about the bosses. Is there any other story related stuff you guys wanted to talk about?
Mm,
Can't think of
no,
anything in terms of small
No.
snippets outside of like
Oh,
the major stuff.
not really.
Also, shout out to Dave B. Mitchell. I do like his Knuckles voice. I know
It
Knuckles
was a
had
little rough at first when he first came in
It
on
was,
Supersonic Racing,
yeah.
but he's gotten better.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Because I know Knuckles, his voice rotates a lot.
it's weird that he keeps having. Well, I guess I know why Travis Willingham isn't doing it anymore because
Didn't
that
he
was
quit?
him and the Lawyer Bailey thing with the union things.
Which
Which, to be fair, he's not even voicing the characters he used to voice anymore. Like he's not Guile in Street Fighter.
Didn't
6
he
anymore.
like retire or some shit? I thought he retired.
I think it was a union thing,
Oh.
and then they just. I think he also like temporarily retired because what? I think him and Laura Bailey are taking care of a kid now.
Mhm.
All right, let's rotate to music. Is there any bangers or music that you hate that comes off the top of the dome for you guys?
Oh well,
Yeah,
this game's soundtrack is amazing, so there are. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's-
things.
it's great. Excluding final boss theme, the second one. Shoutouts to Blood Flow because that's like the only song I remember.
Oh, my blood was flowing while I played this game.
Yeah, and I guess the tail song a little bit too.
Yeah.
But definitely Blood Flow.
like
My
them all,
favorite
like-
of the new movements is Sonic's first one, before they go back to like remixing Ouranos' final movement. But
I liked them all except Amy's a little bit. I wasn't thoroughly a fan of Amy's little theme.
Yeah, I love the blood flow one. I remember initially when I heard Cyberspace's levels in the base game, I'm like, I'm not really vibing with them. But the Cyberspace, like the new ones, I dig them. I like them.
To be fair, they like remix all of my favorites from like actual Cyberspace. So the fact that we got new mixes too, and all of them are actually pretty good, is actually also really great. So
yeah, I also like the new rendition or remix of "I'm Here."
So good.
It took me a while,
It's-
like for "I'm Here." I liked it when I first heard it, but like now I really like it. Like I had to take a while to grow on me even more. That's a
Really?
fire.
I didn't even notice it, the fucking dude changed.
Wait, the dude
Yeah.
changed?
Like the singer changed, and I didn't notice that for the remixed version of it.
Interesting.
oh, I didn't realize that was a different thing here. Who did they
Yeah,
change it?
What's his name? Fucking
it's like Kellen, right?
Kellen? Yeah, Kellen something.
Dude, did you guys see like the cover art for like the update for the music? It's like the Supersonic with the blue eyes.
Yeah, it's
That's
Supersonic too.
so raw, bro. That's
Yeah,
so
it's
raw.
the guy who does Undefeatable.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Kellen Quinn.
Hey,
I'm still not familiar with all their names. I'm sorry.
hey.
Fake Sonic.
All I'm gonna say is that they made me like I'm Here 100 times more because I do not care for the bass song.
That's fair. One
You're
of
barely here at half the time.
us. One of us.
Hey,
do
maybe
really
if Supreme wasn't so doo doo.
Oh, actually, when he's on his knees and cringing that he lost, you hear it
Oh!
for a while.
Supreme is fucking tweaking.
Supreme tweaking, bro. We'll get. Oh man, I can't.
Oh.
He died
I'm getting
so
mad.
fast.
He's.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I'm cringe. On his knees. I'm sorry, Sonic. I'm sorry for being cringe.
I'm sorry for being a bad final boss for easy and normal mode. Ah!
I'm cringe.
This shit's insane.
Yeah, the music is very fire.
Yeah.
Big fan. All right.
So no, I didn't know they remixed the fucking Guardian themes.
Oh wait, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't because anytime I hear the Guardian themes, I see red and I want to leave.
Exactly.
You don't live long enough to hear them, but like some of them are kind of hard.
Okay.
I like what they did with Ghost. I already like
Okay,
that.
I
one.
do
when you
like
know
those.
what to do, you do live long enough to hear them. The problem is you're gonna hear it for too freaking long if it comes to Werehog Battle theme.
You're losing rings. Hey, hey,
You're hearing your life flash before your
You're
eyes.
losing rings. You're dying. Do something.
These guys fought like all these optional guardians.
Okay,
Look
I
at
didn't
them.
fight Ghost.
I
didn't
fought
fight
like
Ghost.
two.
I didn't fight
I fought
Ghost.
like two
I
of
saw
them.
Ghost as Knuckles and I left. I was gone, bro. Well, a Ghost.
I did Ghost as Knuckles, and I didn't touch it ever again.
I did it as Amy. I did it as Amy. So,
Dude,
All right,
Like,
let's
and that was the first one I where you don't have shit.
you know.
So I'm like, I'm supposed to climb, right? But like half the shit you need all your other stuff.
Oh my
Hey.
god. All right, let's,
Maybe if my ass wasn't level 1, you know, I'm just saying.
okay, let's just transition into it. You guys want to talk about all three characters at once or what individually?
I think individually.
Okay,
Would be
let's
better.
start. Let's start with Amy Rose. Have no fear, guys. Amy Rose is here.
Sonic with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Tarot cards.
I, dude,
Thank you, Origins.
dude, like, why there's so many cards? Like, I know that was her thing. It wasn't really a big deal when Amy got introduced to the
Because
franchise.
people
with
wanted
tarot
them.
cards.
There you go.
But like, they went
because we're
overboard, bro.
changing from her not being Sonic obsessed anymore. So this
You
is
can
what we're
still
giving
have
her
your
now.
hammer.
Oh, I mean, it's there.
It is
there.
It's
It
there,
just doesn't
but
use
not really used all that
Have
much.
any of you
outside
guys
like,
used Amy
2
Perry
moves.
once? Like, ever? I'm curious.
No, because the only thing
No.
it's good for is actually fighting the bosses. And who's doing that in this update?
Okay, that's fair.
What, Amy's Parry?
Yeah.
Once.
You use it once.
When I made her fight Tower.
Okay, I was curious. I never had an opportunity to use it, or never went on my
Yeah,
way to use
I'm.
I mean, well, no, actually, no. I'd use it on Ninja. The problem is she's kind of laggy, so like,
it. Quit horsing
Ninja
around.
fucks her up.
Well, the thing is, using counter art ninja doesn't help you because you need the counter attack, and only Sonic gets that. So
Yeah, Sonic
You
does
don't
only get
need
a
it.
counterattack. Just realized that.
You don't need it.
otherwise,
Only-
well, you can't really do damage otherwise because they just kind of
Yeah, you
slow
can.
down.
You
So-
can do damage. You just gotta parry right.
Dude
Just
simply
parry.
get good at parrying.
Just walk up to them.
Did you walk up
I'm
slowly?
gonna be real here. You want the strat? You want the strat for Amy?
Yes.
Parry them. You walk up to them and you just spam stomp.
Oh,
That little stomp card
that's a
shit
good
she has
stomp,
there.
by the way.
That plus the poison thing literally kills them.
But what about? I forgot she has poison. Oh my! You just reminded
Mhm.
me. Oh my goodness, she has poison
The
on
poison
her parry.
parry.
Well, yeah, because like
Yeah.
I said, everyone gets like a parry debuff that you have to get with the upgrade.
Now, one I never used was Tails.
Yeah, we'll get to him later. But yeah,
The
like
goat.
Sky said, that stomp is really good. It's like reminiscent to her hammer vault. I forgot what it's called in SA1.
SA1, yeah.
But I love using that stomp into triple jump.
So good. It's like one of the first moves you should get with her.
Literally. I know I played the update last compared to you guys. I remember going to the Discord. I'm like, what should I upgrade first? And then Ice was like, just do movement. And I'm like, are you sure? I should probably defend my. No, you were right.
No, just
No.
movement.
No, just
you were
movement.
right.
It's really just movement.
It's just movement.
It's really just movement because that's how you're getting most of the other experience points anyway. Because most
Yeah.
of them are locked behind the platforming challenges and down on the ground.
I don't think they really wanted you all to go out there and fight anyway.
They don't, because literally there's a
No,
optional
because
cutscene.
you-
okay,
Sage literally
talking
tells
about this
Knuckles,
now, right?
"Hey, leave the bosses to Sonic. Run away
Yeah.
from those guys."
Yeah, and she's
mean-
right. Freaking the bosses now have so much health, and no one does damage, even at max health unless you're Sonic.
Knuckles does.
They should have just kept
If
everyone
you,
at the
if you
same
can get close to them.
levels.
If
Dude,
you get
everybody
close to
should have shared the same stats as Sonic.
Yeah,
I
they shouldn't have been level 1. None of them should have.
I
Well,
tried.
the thing is, even when you freaking get them to max, they still don't do that
That's-
much
that's
damage. 'cause
another
these
problem.
freaking
That's
bosses
another
are so
layer of-
beefy.
That's another
Yeah.
layer of the problem.
Dude.
I'm like 96.
Even with Sonic
Yeah,
struggles with it too because he doesn't
yeah.
do that
Sonic
much
struggles
at
with
max.
it too because
Yeah.
they're so beefy.
That's crazy to me. Like I remember I was fighting these guys, and like there was times where the bosses would kill me. Sometimes I would get stun locked. Like I think Tank Plus, he would hit me with a beam attack, and then hit me with another beam attack when I'm recovering, and then the game would be like, "Oh, feeling underleveled? Go collect more stuff." And I'm like, "I'm 96. I'm level 96. I can't do any more damage. I mean, I could, but I'll barely do anything."
That made me realize like why Tank is locked behind like that little mini game it has. Because that's you playing it without the fucking mini game in there.
Yeah. Wait, I don't think Tank
Oh,
Plus has that mini game.
Not that mini game. It's like its own little mini game where you just launch Sonic into it a bunch
Oh, yeah.
until the weak points.
Oh,
But you
yeah,
don't do that anymore because it's Tank Plus.
Thank goodness, but like they made it worse. They made it better and worse.
Honestly, I really think they made like Spider easier though.
Well, Spider went down faster in the base game. It's just my issue with it. Well, I'm glad they got rid of the stupid skydiving section. That was always dumb.
The
With
thing
the
for me
music.
is that the way you have to fight Spider now, because it's actually a different way of fighting it, I freaking hate, because the freaking bombs just miss 70% of the time.
I like it on paper. I think he should just have.
Are
less
you going
bombs
after
on
the
field.
ones that are further away or close to it?
I would go for the ones
I go
further
for
away.
whatever one spawns in front of me. So whatever's closest to me. But the problem is, they still just miss.
Just go for the ones closest to it.
Normally, the ones that spawn closest to him are the ones that are, like, directly under
And
him,
I feel like
but
he'll
they
do
still
that
miss.
stupid
Don't
stomp
be a
spike
bitch.
attack. That stupid stomp. I can't stand that move when I'm not playing a Sonic, bro. That move is so cheap.
Bad.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe we made Sonic Dark Souls.
The Dark Souls in question, dude.
The Dark Souls of Sonic games.
The Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's one thing that's a bit disappointing is the other characters are not well suited for fighting. They have attacks you can unlock in their skill tree. It's just their DPS isn't.
That's the other thing I
Good.
think that kind of should teach you that they're not suited for fighting. No one has attacks when you first start out.
Yeah, Knuckles needs to remember how to punch. Okay, sorry, I'm getting too ahead of myself.
Actually, Amy can homing attack, so she does have an option.
I mean, so can Knuckles. I mean, Tails can't, but...
Shout outs
but
to
Tails
him.
can skip like literally any kind of
Yeah.
platform. Was it his first fucking thing that I think you had to go grab him when you first played him? I skipped all the way over there.
Oh.
I did it on accident.
We'll
I didn't even know where the
Tails.
beginning of it was.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
I
that.
love
Positive
Tails in this game so
platforming with
much.
these characters actually feels really fun for the most part.
Yeah,
And
I'm-
you really don't have to do a lot to like skip over some stuff. Cause like I had a part where I completed a freaking Tails platforming section as Amy. So
Knuckles says otherwise.
Knuckles, oh
her
boy.
her triple
like I
jump.
said, for the most part, there's one thing we'll get to when we get there.
I love Amy triple jump. She needs to be a bit more quiet.
La,
Yeah.
la, 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 la.
La, la, la. Like we get it. You're broken. You're skipping the level. Stop.
La.
Stop. Rubbing it in.
Shout outs to Amy 3-card attack that no one uses.
Nobody's using that. I'm just.
What, the spin?
No,
But
no,
the spin attack,
spin-
though.
No,
The
like the
attack,
normal 3. The normal
Oh.
3 hit.
Yeah, number 3 hit.
I don't know if
The
it's like
spin
a.
attack is alright.
I don't know if it's an explicit reference to Lost World, but her multi-lock attack is kind of like the chain and Homan attack, but better.
Yeah.
Maybe you
It kind
never
of
got
felt
that.
like the Lost World homing attack a little bit. So
Yeah, I'm happy. Always on paper to me in my head, because Sonic is like the fastest thing alive, and obviously Sonic's friends are also fast, but you know they're not Sonic speed, right? So always in my head, I'm like, it would be wrong to give these characters like a boost and like a spin dash, which is kind of backwards because in the 2D games they have spin dashes.
well, I'd say it's more the boost than the spin dash.
Yeah, but like this boost doesn't like
Yeah.
plow through enemies like killing people, so I'm fine with them
Yeah.
having a boost. Like that's just me in my head operating, because like
The thing is, like, the crazy thing is that everyone except for Tails also has a homing attack. So
I thought Tails.
I think that's fair compensation.
Tails doesn't have a homing attack.
It doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I thought he did because I would see the reticle, but no, that's for something else, which we'll get.
that's
into
yeah,
later.
that's another thing.
Fair compensation, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Amy overall, she's my second favorite out of the 3. Really cool.
I like Amy. My only gripe for her is give her the hammer more.
Yeah.
Cause
Like,
like 2
it's
moves that the tarot
only-
cards can be replaced for with the hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer spin.
Yeah, that
Hammer spin, hammer vault could have been a thing. We didn't need the tarot cards for that. I like the spin boost. I like the max boost though. That's fun.
What's her max boost? I
Just
didn't unlock it.
it's
She
it's,
rides her hammer like a broomstick while the tarot cards like
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
He also does the Akira slide.
Mhm.
And also, if you hold that drift, you go flying. Like, it does not care for, like, any kind of terrain.
Yeah, that boost like the max boost works like the spin dash when you just go flying. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, this is easily one of my favorite versions of 3D Amy. I think it's, for me, like second to Heroes. I feel like Heroes was kind of cheating, but
Well, Heroes they all kind of play the same. I
that's
mean,
why.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
if
why
I
said it's
can't get
kinda
like
cheating.
advanced Amy, I'll
Uh,
take this.
Yeah.
Knuckles.
Oh,
Knuckles. Let the glide be ass.
I'm so sad.
I think I
I'm
feel
so
like
sad.
Knuckles is mostly fine on paper.
I'm
It's
so sad.
just the glide.
Dude, I'm devastated. I thought Knuckles was gonna be good. I thought he was gonna like fit this kind of gameplay,
Dude.
but they somehow kind of messed it up.
Dude, I will.
And I don't know
I
how.
will always 98% defend like treasure hunted stages. I love Knuckles in like SE2. That's my favorite version of Knuckles like ever. So hearing him being in Frontiers, that excited me so much. And they got the glide. Who okayed this? The gliding is so bad. Who okayed this? Like the steering is awful. And like when you unlock his drill attack in the air, there's so much startup. Let me go down
Yeah.
immediately, bro. I'm so
If-
sad.
If they took up the startup, it would be a bit better.
Yes.
That is
I
actually
agree.
the problem with it. It's just the startup.
The startup.
It's the
Yeah.
startup. They could, and the glide.
And this
still
goes for like all the
startup.
the other 2 as well.
Yeah, startup.
It's just like the startup for their
Yeah.
shit is just terrible.
Like I want to use the max boost, but the startup makes me not use it. So
Yeah.
And I think like was it Amy's is the one I hate the most because
yeah,
like
she
if you
has to
stop,
get on the hammer.
she has to get on it every time.
Yeah.
Knuckles and Tails at the very least they're like kind of faster in it,
They are definitely.
especially Tails.
Well, Tails ones is also worth it for a different reason, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never had an issue with the startup for the other characters outside of Knuckles.
Cause like air boosting was good for fixing if you're gonna like miss on like a platformer or just like skipping things. You can't really do that with the max boost. So
The startup for his glide, although it's annoying, I do like it. It's probably, maybe it's a reference to Advance 3. That's what I like to think. Like
it does feel like it, because
when
you
you
kinda,
combine-
it does kind of feel like that double jump animation where he got when you partnered up with
with Tails,
in
yeah,
Advance
with
3.
Tails. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Probably
But,
is.
I didn't bother to unlock the infinite glide like in my save file because I just hated the glide, so I just didn't. I just upgraded other stuff.
Well, don't worry, it makes it like 10 times better.
The steering?
Nope.
I don't care.
I don't know.
I don't care.
I never had
What
one.
what
only
happens to the
problem-
freeform glide, bro?
The only problem I had with the steering is do not turn your camera.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah.
I was
Because
afraid.
I think like if you're like facing behind and you try to glide, the controls do not like that.
That's the thing for me though. It's like, okay, you almost Adventure got this right. It's like, just you should be able to steer in any direction.
I'm
you
just
move the
devastated.
analog stick.
I'm just.
Why is it like
devastated.
actually like steering a car?
I'm just
That's
devastated,
that's
bro.
where I'm at. with
Dude,
the glide.
it's-
Maybe that's how
I just-
Kishimoto knows how to do it.
Sucks that it only feels good when you're going straight facing the camera, but anywhere else it's
I know
bad.
we blame. I know I've stopped blaming Izuka for a lot, but Izuka got his start mainly on the adventure games. That's like his children.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You were
Sonic
there
was-
when you got Knuckles right.
Yeah,
Lead
but
him in
Izuka
the
wasn't
right
on this
direction.
update though.
You lead him in the right direction.
I guarantee you, Izuka was super busy with the super mid.
Superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman.
But I'm
Super
like,
mid.
you are still the president of the Sonic team. Supervise
sorry,
these people.
Dude, I'm
You are
sorry,
still the
but
supervisor. Lead him in the right direction.
But, like-
not become freaking
Man.
Look, Kishimoto will learn, bro. You just have
Yeah.
to tell him appropriately.
Dude, he's
like
I
every-
will at least give Kishimoto that. He does listen.
That's like the whole reason this update exists.
Yeah.
Which is-
and yet we're back to almost the square one in terms of opinions.
we'll get to that later,
Not
more
for
or
different
less.
reasons.
But-
Yeah,
Speaking of listening, where's my Chow Guard? Anyways,
Dad, no one
Dude,
Tamagotchi
dude,
anymore.
dude,
Back in the
mobile
90s.
game. Just saying,
I'll take that
Sega,
at this
contact
You
me.
would make so much money.
Contact me,
Literally.
Sega.
You would make so
Mobile.
much money.
Gotcha.
put gotcha.
Hey.
Sonic fans will not care. They're raising their child and let them fight other people.
Yeah,
Chow
do it there
Guard.
so I don't have to worry about it.
Go, Chow
I'm
Sky,
fine with the Chow
beat my
Guard so long
enemies.
as you don't want Hive emblems behind it.
Yeah.
Lock it behind
Wah
emblems.
wah wah. Chow Garden's the best thing in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Okay.
Let's not go.
I won't completely rag on Knuckles. The climbing, how you can boost while you're climbing, amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, the glide
It's
is bad.
good.
The climbing is like the best Knuckles has ever felt. It's
However-
quick, it's mostly responsive.
Mostly, there's some times
Yeah.
where I'm like trying to climb from one wall to the next, like kind of make it like a sideways U. I
Yeah.
can't really describe it, but sometimes like the controls will get all messed up, and like I'm trying to go left and I'll go right. I don't know if you guys ever encountered situations like that. It's minor.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a camera
I
thing.
think-
So
It's a camera thing.
Yeah. I still think it's a Frontiers moment because I kind of see that with like any of the other characters that have to climb a wall. Mostly
Yeah.
Sonic, since he's
I mean,
Yeah,
all of
I
them are
Sonic has that
basically-
problem too, yeah.
All of them are basically just Sonic.
Yeah, and like
Which is
even
how it
Sonic
should be. But
controls weird on the wall too, which
Parkour.
don't get me started on that wall climb with Sonic. Oh my god.
just boost on the wall, bro.
Hey, sometimes you can't do that.
Yeah,
'cause-
boost on the wall with max fucking speed. See where that gets you.
yeah.
I didn't know. Like, it took me like forever to realize. Oh, speed boosts your wall climbing. Oh no.
I mean, I've been able to do it. It's not that big a deal, but
It's not, but it became a problem. Going back to those
I just
Coco
feel like
challenges.
You don't air boost. You just learn not to air boost onto the wall. That's what kills you.
I love
Aw.
air boost.
I want to go fast. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, there's something else that they added in everybody's skill tree. I don't know how you guys feel about this. There's basically like a second side loop. Like for the X button.
Oh,
like,
everybody's own
Everybody's
side.
own
Everyone
side
has
loop.
their own side
like
loops.
my question
Yeah.
is just it's not that it bothers me, it's just like why?
Why not?
Because they have their own little silo puzzles.
Yeah.
I guess, because like there's times where it's like, oh, you don't have enough energy. Run in circles and collect rings. Now you have enough energy. Now you can do it.
I mean, they practically give it to you. Most
do.
They
times.
do practically give it to you.
They do, and at that point, it's
Like-
like, is this why then?
I think it's supposed to be their quick side loop option. So
Mm-hmm. Like how Sonic has the quick side loop.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you, I guess.
Sonic
I can
has,
see the
quick
vision.
side loop.
Yeah.
So that's like their quick
Which,
side loop option.
speaking of quick side loop, forgot about about its existence until like one of the towers, but we're not there yet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I sat there for like forever trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And I was like, oh, you gotta do that. And I was like,
We are talking about
like
this stuff.
bullet
This
to
is
the
like-
head.
Remember when I mentioned like platforming challenges for the Coco challenges up to you got a little more intricate? They do that here. So yeah. They want you to use your platforming mobility during the platforming challenges, no matter the character.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So
Except Tails.
Oh,
Well,
Tails.
they
Oh,
barely keep it in mind for Tails,
Okay,
but there are some things you do need.
I'm pretty sure. I think they realize like once you get that one move for Tails, it's just
It's
you
over.
go.
it's
It's over.
over.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
over.
just,
Go.
you can just switch to
It's
Tails.
over.
Okay, Knuckles' worst character out of all of them. Shake.
Tails.
Shake. Knuckles' worst character. Shake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Easily.
All right. Let's talk about Player 2, the broken character ever since his appearance in the franchise. Miles
Wrench.
per hour.
Can we shake that he's the best character in the game?
Shake.
Miles Wrench
One move
prowess.
automatically made him
Yeah.
the best character.
Loud metal pipe.
Loud
MP3.
metal pipe. Yeah. Shoot.
There's nothing you can do.
Literally the goat.
Yeah,
The character that I didn't want like anything to do with ended up becoming like the
the
best.
best.
Yeah.
What have you done with your failures? What's that brought you back to me?
Yeah.
Tails feels great. This is the closest he is to SE1 Tails, which I think a majority of people think that's like the best version of Tails like ever.
Pretty close. The flight's
Well,
slightly
yeah.
different, but they
Yeah.
give him a freaking gargantuan airtime. So
Dude, yeah, he goes crazy.
The flight's a bit weird in this game.
yeah,
When you try to go for it, because it has
'Cause
like a
it's
little
not, like,
stall
normal.
to it
yeah, it's like
and whatever. It's weird.
Yeah, but at least you can
I think it's
That's
another
right.
Advanced 3 reference.
a Red Fence 3. Yeah, I was thinking that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But like once
It's like he doesn't just ascend when you do the flight after the double jump. He
needs to build
does
it up.
like, yeah, he does like the build up, and then he just goes a set
Starts-
height to the very top instead of like
Mhm.
ascending normally.
yeah.
So you can't really like build ascension off of that. Once you reach the tip of the flight, that's it.
This is like a perfect blend of Tails from like old Tails and new Tails, right? He has
Yeah.
all of the athleticism of Sonic, but he still has his gadgets and whatnot. I
You know what?
find-
Yeah.
Actually, his flight's like a weird mix between Adventure 1
which
and
is
Ghost,
which is fantastic. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. His parry
Yeah, I
is
love-
a spring, bro.
Bro just pulls out this spring out of nowhere.
Shout out to my favorite gadget, wrench.
Wrench. Oh man.
Bro, Rich is so funny to me. Like
It's such a
like,
funny
We didn't want to
move.
give Tails a homing attack. All right, let's give him a projectile. Have him throw a wrench.
Throw a bunch of.
I mean,
it's better than dummy
it's
wrench.
the job done.
Better than
It
dummy
does get
wrench.
the job done.
Get the job done.
All right, dude. The second I saw this, I as an SE2 fanboy, I freaked out, bro. The Cyclone, baby, the Cyclone.
The
Tails'
cyclone.
max boost is just summoning the freaking
Cyclone.
Cyclone again.
Yeah,
the
make-
most broken thing in the
Yep.
game.
Infinite cyclone take off, dude, and all his segments in like
Activate
3
Cyclone,
minutes.
Congratulations,
I
you can now go
wanna
anywhere
beat
on
the
the
game.
map.
High.
Yeah,
Dude, we should gatekeep people who hated on those stages in SE2. They should not be allowed to have it.
man.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
hey,
I'm just kidding.
Oh, calling out the Sonic 2 haters,
Hey, it
SE2
costs 50
haters.
skill points for it.
Oh,
Yeah, this version of the Cyclone is a bajillion times better than the one in SE2.
it's awesome.
Um,
It's aw- it-
have you
it
guys
is
used
so
the laser?
It also has a giant fucking.
yeah, F you
The
laser,
giant
bro.
freaking
Yeah.
laser.
I unlocked
There's
it. Sorry, go ahead.
a puzzle surrounding it, which is very
Wait,
There
Tails
are
has
a couple
puzzles?
odd.
Yeah, there are a couple puzzles surrounding the Cyclone.
Wait,
freaking
he has
laser.
puzzles.
I I wanted to level him up
Oh my
for
god.
more wrench.
For more wrench.
I haven't used the wrench upgrade. How is it? Is it good? I feel
With
like
another platform, you basically just gone.
Can you refresh your wait? Can you like infinite like?
Pretty much.
Oh wow, jeez.
Dude, I love Infinite. Shoutouts to Knuckles' Infinite jump.
Oh yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Yeah, we
so.
don't
To
care.
be
about
fair,
Sonic.
they also designed puzzles around you having to use it. So
Oh, that's kind of sick.
yeah.
Yeah, that
There's
one.
like one thing where there's like wall surrounding switches, and you have to glide and then use the freaking punch attack in the air to hit the switch.
1-2 tiger uppercut. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I love Tails in this game.
Yeah, Tails is a blast. Like, you can't fly straight up, so you kind of need to like wiggle your way up. But I don't
Yeah.
mind that. It's fun.
It acts like a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very very Star Fox vibes. I'm a big fan. It's really weird though because of Sonic Frontiers just issues of pop-in, because it'll be like, oh, my target is 2,000 metrics away. I don't know what the metric is, and as I'm flying closer, I'm like, I don't really see anything. And then like I'm within like 150 to 200. It's like, oh, jump scare! Oh, there's level here! Oh,
Tails is the absolute
Ah!
worst with this.
ah!
Which moment?
Yeah, no, even like on PS5, I had like
Dude.
an entire section just not load until I was right on top of it. It was
Dude,
so
even
bad.
on PC, like literally like 200 whatever meters away from it,
Yeah.
like underneath it, literally doesn't load in
Yeah.
until
Literally doesn't load
I
in.
get super close to it, and it's
And-
like
Boo!
really jarring
It is.
that this is still an issue.
Yeah, like whenever the next game is, they gotta figure that out. They have to make.
That's
that
the one
priority.
thing you gotta fix.
They gotta fix
Yeah.
it. Because like,
apparently from a technological standpoint, I think that like it fucks with the
I'm
game.
blaming PS4 for that, really. Like, them having the also forced in the last gen, I think, is what hurt that.
Probably.
Yeah, we can blame
you
the Switch.
just like
yeah.
push this to like PS5, Xbox Series, PC.
always
I think-
blaming
I don't-
Nintendo, huh? Sega fans.
I didn't say Nintendo. I said.
Oh,
not
you
you,
said
not
Sony. You said Sony. I said Nintendo.
You said Nintendo. I'm talking to this guy.
I said Nintendo.
To
Oh,
be
no.
fair, I think the issue. I think you just decide. I think next game you just work with PS5, Xbox Series S first, and then you have to work on the Switch port later.
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently it was the Switch problem. It was the
Thank-
Switch.
Yup.
Mario
It was the
Nintendo.
Switch.
Everyone.
That darn plumber! You can't get away with this!
This is all your fault.
And it's because the engines, like the new engine they have, was primarily for the Switch.
Hedgehog Engine 2, is that what it was?
Yeah, it's primarily for the Switch, but then they had to do it for the other platforms.
But they've used it for other platforms.
I think they
Not
maybe...
two. They haven't used the Hedgehog
Yeah,
engine
they
2
have
till
used it on other
Frontiers.
Forces.
platforms.
Yeah, I
They've
thought
used it for a
Forces,
lot of
right?
things. Hedgehog
Forces.
engine is
They
didn't use it for
graphics
Forces.
engine.
Yes, they did.
That was a lighting thing.
Still a
Well, that's
Hedgehog
what
Engine
Hedgehog
2?
engine is. It's a lighting engine.
Yeah.
It's not a physics engine.
There was more.
Sure, buddy.
Well, they need to figure that out. Regardless,
Yeah.
however we got here, fix it next time. All right?
Never.
I think they will, because I'm pretty sure we spent enough time complaining on it that Kishimoto will
Yeah,
actually
like
listen to it.
it's still annoying. Like in the moment, like I'm just having a
Yeah.
ball in the air, flying with my cyclone, and then I crash.
And then a tower suddenly appears in front of you.
Platform jump scare.
I throw in a squid for good measure. I know he's not on this island, but still.
Imagine just chasing Squid in your cyclone, bro. Dude, that would have been cool. Just try to snipe him with your Kamehameha attack.
Just Star Fox, yeah.
If only you could take them to other islands.
If only, yeah. That would have been nice.
On PC.
Oh yeah, you reminded me of something,
Yeah, you
Shad,
can mod him.
which we'll get into
PC.
later. There's this very weird place where you can switch characters, but only in one weird place. You can't just switch it in the menu for some stupid reason.
We'll get to it.
But yeah, it's annoying.
Shout outs to that.
Shout out to that guy. I'm gonna kick him off the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him off that
Shout out
place.
to shout out to the level designers in this game. They were fantastic.
We ain't there yet.
Will
I'll
it
get there
you?
in a second.
Alright.
Skill
I got something to
issue.
say.
I mean, we're kind of close to
almost
there,
there, we're
past the
almost there.
characters.
We're almost there, but we're not
Okay.
there yet.
All right.
So.
There's update 3 added. All right, I didn't write this down, but the map, All right. Dude, I don't like how they reset the map because I feel like as a Sonic Frontiers player who's beaten the game, I got punished because I have to reopen the map again, but which isn't bad because it's still Ouranos. It's just different, platforming challenges.
There's also different map challenges, which is why they reset the map.
Yeah. But my issue with it is trying to hunt down like the cutscenes myself. Like I can't see the icons. Like it's like, oh, Sonic's chilling over there. I can go run to him, for example. Oh, there's a cyberspace level there. I can go run to there. It's just it's too much. There's too much stuff going on that map to unlock. And I just gave up at some point.
Is they didn't really denote like the normal map challenges who you were supposed to do them with. Cause there's one that's supposed to be meant for Tails having the Cyclone.
Oh.
And they don't tell you that, so I tried to do it as Amy at first. I'm like, why are these points like all the way across the island, bro? How am I getting there in time?
Also, they do kind of tell you.
Yeah.
If you pay attention, sometimes they're colored.
Well, yeah, that's the platform.
If you can
Not
find,
not
no,
the island ones though.
no, even the island, no, even the
Cyclone.
island ones, even the island ones are colored.
Oh yeah, on the map.
You have to find the. Yes, it was. It was colored.
He's right. He's right.
If you can see them.
He's right.
If you can see them.
Dude, simply don't be blind. Simply don't be blind, dude.
There is a color for them.
Oh
man. Hey man, just pull up an image of the map and on your phone and just there you go.
Again, like I'm gonna talk about this like quite a bit, but there's times where I feel like, hey, all that effort you did in the base game, we're taking that away, and I don't like that game philosophy. 9 times out of 10. There's some exceptions, but like most of the time I don't like it when games do that.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it would scale with you at the very least.
Or at least stay on Sonic.
Yeah, let's scale Sonic. But the Cyberspace levels, have you guys played the new ones?
I guess that means we're moving on to Sonic now. So.
I didn't do all of them, but
I only
most
did
of them
2
I
of
did.
them.
I did them all.
You're a madman. Wait, you S-ranked all of them, right? And like,
I did S-rank all of them. Yes.
Did you
I
do
mean,
all
they're
the
pretty fun
challenges?
for what they are.
Did you, wait, Ice, did you do all the challenges in them?
Yeah. I got all I did all the challenges.
You're crazy.
Look, I was going to 100% this game because I did it for the base game too.
Okay. How was it? Was it enjoyable struggle? Because I looked at the challenges after doing my first one.
These
and
are
I said,
actually
"Screw
some
you."
of the best cyberspace levels in the game, honestly.
I agree. The cyberspace, like, obviously, I'm gonna bring this up again at some point, but I value a lot 3D, and all of them are 3D, which is great. So I was very looking forward to that. I don't like the building blocks within the cyberspace levels.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit weird. Not the level design itself, but just like the set pieces,
stuff
because it doesn't feel natural.
The stuff they use for the level design specifically, like there's times where I'll be like like a platform won't be fully one platform, be connected to like other boxes, for example, and I'll get caught in a crack and Sonic will do something wacky. I've had that happen to me a few times. I'm also not a fan of a lot of the levels having those platforms that just break away immediately. Just leave me something solid, man.
There's a lot of them, and that's
no.
part of Frontiers. I think this part of Horizon's really thing is just because they wanted to turn up the difficulty.
That one that's like fucking based off of Green Forest.
Green Forest.
That one has like so many of them, and that was the first one I did.
I will admit, that's the first one I did too, and I was getting angry already. I'm like, this is nice.
See, I did them in order, because I always did them in order, so I did it when I was supposed to do it.
The Green Hill one made me mad.
Yeah.
It made me mad. I just didn't finish it.
I was enjoying the fact like, oh wow, you're letting me just fly all over this fucking place. And then I get to the end part, and I'm like, oh, y'all fucked.
The ending part for that one is absolutely
Y'all are fucked up. Like, the amount that I didn't die, or like I got caught in a homing attack thing because I tried to save myself. And there's nothing you can do afterwards because most times I'm fucking like boosted after or some shit. So I'm stuck.
Since we're on it now, like, these levels are not short. Like, most of these levels are like 2 minutes.
Which I'm happy. Which I'm happy about because.
Which I'm glad for, because that means they're not like bite-sized. But here comes the other problem. None of these levels have checkpoints.
Yeah. They're regular sized Sonic levels without the checkpoints, which is messed up.
The checkpoint is getting good.
And even then,
So true.
And even then, like, if we die, reset the timer, bro. Like, please. I don't have to manually do that trash. It's
Dude,
annoying when I die 8
it's
times.
2 buttons away.
Yeah. but
Okay,
I have
I'm
to
joking.
press buttons just to get my
I'm
menu to
about to pull up
open.
the Mario Wonder.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
have to hold. You don't have to press the menu. You can just do that little command they introduced.
What command?
Add a command.
It's like a quick restart now?
Yeah, there's a quick restart. That was in like update 2.
I didn't even.
There was
know
a
that.
quick
Told
restart?
me. I didn't know
I-
about that.
Yeah,
Speaking
there's
of
a-
never telling you,
They do. That's the thing, though. They do tell you.
Where?
When did they tell you?
Where?
During the cyberspace challenge shit,
Oh,
do?
that would be why I didn't freaking do this cyberspace.
they
chat.
tell you.
No, I don't remember.
dude,
seeing
if I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm booting up Frontiers right
that.
now.
Oh boy, I'm gonna win this Twitter.
I'm gonna win. Yeah.
It's
Prepare to
Twitter.
get checkmate. My Twitter or my internet points today.
Oh jeez.
I do feel like they should have put that like in a menu or something because this game isn't shy of ramen tutorials up your face, which I'm fine with. Like in the loading times, they'll be like, "Hey, this is how you do this and this," and that's really cool. Because there's still quite a few people who play Frontiers that don't even realize there's a light speed dash in the game.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, because it sucks.
It does suck. I agree. It does suck, but like it's there.
We're still not there yet.
But yeah, Cyberspace, I'm a big fan of the level design. I hate talking about alternate pathways because it gets pretty toxic in this fandom. But
Long
The-
alternate
the
pathway.
different alternate pathways that were in the Cyberspace levels, they satisfy me. They're different enough to makes me happy.
Yeah,
Mm.
they do enough of them. Like, if you look, there's like split paths like everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think it really added to the enjoyment of trying to get the S rank times on these levels. 'Cause
Definitely.
it's like you're finding it out. It's like, all right, which path is the best one? Where do I use the spin dash at? Like,
Where do you use a spin dash at? Don't let go of it.
yeah, that's the thing too. We should
Um,
talk about that because we're at Sonic now. Okay, so update 3 just gives you the spin dash.
I'm just like confused, like how they're gonna replicate all this openness for cyberspace in terms of branching pathways when they move forward on from this game.
I do
Because they
that's-
obviously, because they can't keep the whole space aesthetic and where they could
can't.
just place random stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, how are they gonna put it into like a different environment that actually has a complete like unique theme to it?
That's them to figure it out.
I feel like you have
Just
a
have to
good
figure it
option, and it's generations.
Do you see how I think of cyberspace
Yeah.
levels?
I guess.
The way I think of cyberspace levels are like special stages.
That's
That's
kind of what they were
That's
in
kind
the base
of.
game.
Yeah,
Because
you
that's
get
mainly how you got the keys to get the emeralds. So.
Yeah, but then at that point you'd have to come up with a story reason why they're there to begin with. But I don't know. That's them to figure out. That
Yeah.
I think they can do it. I think you just, if you do it again, you have to find ways to integrate them into the main game, and I think
please
And make it
you can do
look right.
Please,
And make it look right.
Please, I beg, please, no Sky Sanctuary.
next
chemical
game.
I beg.
Next
Look,
game,
you literally
Green
got
Hill.
you literally got
You
no
got one
green
of them.
hill.
They didn't use Sky Sanctuary at all for these levels.
Look, you got like no green hill in the superstars. You'll be alright.
Green Hill is in
That's not true.
Superstars, bruh.
In the
Where?
multiplayer.
In the
In
middle
the
of
battle mode.
Nah, that don't count.
That battle mode sucks.
That's why it don't count.
Sucks. It's garbage.
But like, yeah, there's some weird gimmicks they introduced in the cyberspace levels. There's one where you have this weird boost where you can actually like damage people when you're boosting. It's like,
Yeah,
okay.
they give you like a rocket boost. It's
Sure.
basically just, it's like, okay, this is basically just a spin dash.
Yeah, it's
Burst
like,
Wisp.
it's
But
like,
they do one thing with it. I wish they did more, which was kind of cool, which is you can chain air boost.
oh,
So,
that's nice.
because like a section like the first Green Hill level with it, where you get it, and there's like a shortcut where you have to like use the rocket boost to like chain air boost to get like a shortcut, which was neat.
Did you? So for Ice, for the saving the animals, I saw that like prompts in the cyberspace levels, and I was playing on my own, and I'm like, what animals are you guys talking about? And I was playing on stream yesterday with Sky, And then I had some random flicky on my back. I just randomly found him. And I'm like, what is going on? I can only singular jump, and then I just quit that level. I just rage quit that level.
Yeah, you're supposed to take them to a certain spot.
Yeah, a designated spot.
That's what they
But
want you to do?
those things are like buggy as fuck.
That's what they want you to do?
You can't be like on like any slope. If you touch like any slope, you touch like a
And even like if you touch like any slope, get rid of the animal, you're stuck with that thing. No, you don't kill him, but like if you like touch the little completion thing, they're like you're stuck in that little piggyback animation, so he can't fucking do anything
that's what
afterwards.
happened to me.
No. It only does it sometimes, because sometimes he goes back to normal. But there were like 2 levels where it happened to me, and he got stuck, and you had to like roll to reset.
That's so weird.
It's so weird. That's just Frontiers jank, because it's a Sonic game. There's always jank, but I'm like, it's weird that they only do it
I didn't
sometimes.
touch any of the collectibles, if I'm being honest with you.
I didn't. When I saw collect all the silver moons and all that, I'm like, oh, they're doing the forces thing again. I'm not doing
Collect
it.
5
At the very
rings.
least, like the number things and the fucking
The
silver
number
are like
rings
right
aren't
there
as bad as
next
they
to
were
each
in
other.
Lost World
That is true.
or forces, because they don't freaking disappear if you get them out of order.
Yeah, it does that sad sound effect and like, hey, you messed up.
Yeah, but they don't disappear. Like, you don't get punished for doing it out of order. It's just like, oh, you didn't get this. It's not in order. They don't disappear though, so that's fine. The moon rings though, they're fine outside of 2 levels.
Do I lock the werehog?
No.
No.
Because they're freaking the forces moon rings, but like, they're fine outside of 2 levels. And they're both the city levels. Because that's when they start getting ridiculous.
Dude, Ice, you know how the speedometer thing works? Because I was playing it on stream yesterday and I was just confused. Like, sometimes I'd like flying way too high and I get shot. It's a gear shift?
Yeah, it's a gear shift. So, if you boost normally, he actually like shifts gears until top, and if you hold top for too long, you just get sniped.
Oh,
Spin
that's what
dash puts you in
happens.
top
Okay.
immediately. So
you don't want
Do
you
not
going
hold
too
spin
fast.
dash.
yeah, do not hold spin dash.
Yeah, I got
They
shot.
basically want you to manage it, but do not press spin dash.
That's so
Do not
weird that
press
they just
dash.
introduced those randomly in random cyberspace levels. I don't know.
I don't mind the gimmicks because like they make them feel different. So
I guess. I just feel like they missed the
I
whiff
just
so
wish there was
much.
an explanation beforehand.
Yeah.
I think there were literally some of them needed explanations because they just kind of show up. Like the one level where you randomly just get thrown a time limit because they put a bomb on Sonic.
I mean, I mean, that one's self-explanatory, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a time limit, but it's just like it's they
This
only
is
do
for
it
Prison
once,
Island.
and you still have to do the animals because of it. And you also have to rescue the animals on that time limit. But they also don't tell you there's freaking clocks that can set the time.
Dude, what kind of memories is Sonic going through? What's going on, bro? You okay?
PTSD, dude.
Bro, it's so
Okay, bro.
funny when the timer runs out.
You
and
remember-
Sonic just dies.
Get so
Hey
forces.
guys, remember that time I teleported from the capsule? I almost died.
Yes, he did.
Also, like the 2 levels where they introduce mines,
Man.
because they freaking
Mines?
just give you a radar and they don't tell you what the radar
Oh,
does.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Is that what that is?
Oh, I-
Sonic,
yeah,
That's what
Yes.
that was for?
Yes.
I thought. Okay, so
you blow your ass up.
I thought it was like Sorry.
I never hit any of them. I avoided them
Dude,
somehow.
I was Freedom Planet 2 pilled because in that game there's like a
Wait,
gimmick.
how did you do that one mission? How did you do that one level mission? Unless you didn't do them all, because there's like one of the 2 levels you have to actually take a mine to get to a secret pathway.
Oh, I know that one.
I probably didn't do that one then.
Yeah.
Because like when I saw that, I assumed, oh, there's people with turrets who are looking at me. I need to move really fast so they can't get a good shot at me. That's what I was thinking when.
No, it's a
that
radar.
happened.
It works like the Emerald radars do. If it's red, that means you're close to a mine. So.
Sonic, you okay, bro?
Dude just couldn't figure it out on stream.
I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. Bro.
It's so weird though, because they just don't tell you about it. It's like
Again, it's
why-
so
why is this
inconsistent.
here?
This game will
Yeah.
love to tell you about stuff and then love to not tell you about stuff. It's so weird.
Yeah, seems to be a
Kishimoto said,
theme.
fuck you and figure it out.
So true. Shout out to X.
I think Rocket
thing.
Boost did fine on its own because they give it to you like at the start of a level, and then it's just like, oh, there's an Ouranos Sonic. I guess I can just boost your enemies now, which is what it does. So
Rocket Boost kind of fun though.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
like I said, I think they needed to do more with like the chain boosting rocket boost in the air, because I think that's what they got most interesting.
All right. Anything else about cyberspace?
No.
Hologram
No.
Tails. How did you feel about hologram
Oh,
Tails?
dude! Anytime I saw hologram tails, you know what it reminded me of, Ice? Freaking copy tails.
Yeah.
That was just him. But I hated that guy. I never beat him once.
I just
beat
got
him multiple
reminded of the doppelganger races from Generations, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I
That's
thought
basically
of
what it is.
that.
It's basically like I said, time limit. Basically, if you saw hologram
Yeah.
Tails, it was like, you better learn how to S rank these levels because if you beat hologram Tails, you get the X rank.
No, I S ranked the level
You-
without
no.
beating him.
Yeah.
I beat him on one of them, and I got a C rank for it.
Dang, dude, tail sucks.
Yeah.
That means Tails got
Because
stuck.
usually when hologram
Yeah.
Tails shows up, it's normally also a level that has like an alternate exit,
A secret exit.
which is also kind of neat. I don't mind. They could probably do that more and more
They're
Sonic
stealing
levels. Just
from
having like
Mario.
Yeah, secret
just having
exit.
a secret exit.
Yeah, and Wonder barely
Yeah.
tells you.
What? Spoilers! Mario
Zowie.
Wonder!
Wow.
Wonderful!
Wow, is that?
Well, we saying spoilers like people didn't fucking have this shit like a week early.
True.
me!
Yeah, the self-report is crazy. This doesn't really
I
matter.
thought the alternate exits for Cyberspace were pretty cool. Outside of freaking like what 4D,
I don't.
the
I
one in
think I know
4D.
what one you're talking about. There's like the exit, and then there's a ramp behind it.
it's the chemical plant level where the exit is like so far off the beaten path that you would never think
Dude,
to look
that
for.
reminded me of that one troll. Red
I
Ring
found it on
Sonic
accident.
Voice. I found a secret exit
Bro,
by
I
accident.
know
too.
they want you to use the spin dash in these levels, but who's gonna think to use the spin dash like that?
Me! I want to go flying.
It's like the one time where they actually like, hey, here's the spin dash. Intentionally break the level to find this exit.
Keep spin dash like that. I don't care.
Based.
Like, I'm over here struggling, trying to find the exit, and then I was like, alright, I'm just gonna look it up on the guy, and then it just like, it's so off a beaten path, I'm like, who's gonna know to look for that? How are you supposed to find that?
It's not that far from the normal one though.
You have to spin dash for it though, and I was doing that, just not seeing it. It had to be that one specific ramp.
Yeah.
Player diff.
Fun fact, you have to use the spin dash to S-rank these levels too. It's impossible to do it without it. So.
Oh yeah, I know. Ice, I know he subtly mentioned it sooner. I mean, we were kind of talking about something else, but yeah. If you just get the spin dash for free because you just waited for
Yep.
update 3. I hate that. I hate that so much. I mean,
Hello.
I'm happy for everyone, but I hate
Wait,
that.
do you keep that in base game or is it just update 3?
That I don't know.
I think you
Because
have to actually
from
give
what I
them
heard-
their story.
Because from what I heard, that they do give it to you in update 3, but like I don't think you keep it outside of there.
Wait, shouldn't you though? Because it's technically still part of the main game.
I don't know. I haven't replayed Forces.
Yeah, but
with the
it's a
spin dash,
different
or-
island.
But
I'm
it's
guessing
on the
because another story
I don't know.
has its own save slot. That's probably why they give it to you there.
I
but
went through my own fucking shit and getting it, so I don't really know.
They should have just
I
put
don't
it in the
know.
skill tree because I have a bajillion points sitting there. Just slap it on the skill tree, bro. and just-
99.
I've reached max.
Oh,
It does max at 999, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I hit that too. So
99.
it's just.
Why couldn't Sonic get more skills?
I could have just ignored the action chain challenges, man.
like, there's always the next game. Just give this man a bigger skill tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I'm mentioning about that, I do wish we got the Spin Dash update 1 because I would have liked to use the Spin Dash in the older Cyberspace levels. That would have given me more of incentive to play them.
I mean, you can do it now.
Yeah,
I
why
won't
didn't you
do
do
it.
that before?
But I won't do that now because I don't like the early Cyberspace levels.
and then
The
he's
the ones
never.
on- now.
The ones on Ouranos are still fine, because most of those are original.
Mhm.
Most.
Most. There's still like 2 or
Still
3 that actually
copy-paste.
take like level design.
Figure
Like,
8.
I think
Drift.
Some of
Metal
them
Harbor
are
is still there.
Drift.
Freaking
Oh no, Spin Dash
Classic.
breaks that one.
yeah, classic chemical plant still there. I'm pretty sure.
Because like, at the end of the day, like I could just either play Cyberspace levels, the early ones, or I can boot up Steam and play Generations.
But will you?
No.
Exactly.
But if I
Yeah.
wanted to, I would.
But you won't.
You're right, I won't.
Option 3 is play a fan game.
Sonic. Option 4, never play Sonic again.
Maybe.
But
It's just boring.
but we have to live it. This is our life.
Yeah,
That's all we know.
We're too knee deep in. We're too knee deep. There's no going back.
We're too far
Ooh,
gone. We
sweet.
get so many years up. We have to commit now.
Bro said who's
I'm too deep, bro.
I'm too
I got no
deep.
choice.
All right. Next up on the list are towers.
Skill
Or should I
issue!
say tilted?
Skill issue.
Skill issue!
Oh my
Skill
God,
issue.
bro.
Skill
Oh my
issue.
God. Okay.
Skill issue,
Okay,
baby.
So one thing I do not like about Frontiers is when they're consistently inconsistent. Okay, it's so weird, right? Because when I talk about the tower discussion and the get good and blah blah blah, the difficulty spike from hard mode for base game for hard mode for update 3 is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, why did they amp it up so much? Like, there's an extreme mode right there. Put that joy in extreme mode.
Well, you know why they amped it up so much?
Why?
No one complained the base game was too easy.
Because y'all were complaining.
Who's? I want to know.
A bunch of people were like the reason why most of the shit like this is most of the people were complaining.
Okay,
The same thing that happened
first
with
of
the
all-
parry.
The base game was pretty easy.
It is.
easy,
So he
but-
said, "Fuck it.
but-
Here you go. Have some difficulty."
Okay. Here's two things. One, the people who said that they wanted it hard. I hope you got what you wanted. I hope Sega never listens to you ever again. Two, just put that in extreme. There's a difficulty option to begin with. Like, there's an extreme
I don't
mode.
mind them making it harder. There has to be a
Okay.
gradual curve for this stuff, though. That's just automatically.
Yeah,
boosting
that's my issue. Like, the curve from hard mode base game to hard mode update 3, it's crazy. Like, there's no reality
Is
where
it?
somebody. Yeah,
Is
it
it,
is. It
Is it? Because like
Is it?
hard, like nothing really changes outside of like nothing really changes on hard and normal for like Final Horizon, another story. like
yes,
that.
yes, there is.
Like what? Oh, dude, there's a balloon.
The parry. No, easy. No,
Yeah, but
easy,
that's
That's
all-
later.
No, that's easy though. But that's only for like one part of the game though.
But it's a very important part of the game.
Skill issue?
And I would also say scaling the. Oh my god. Okay, so
Skill issue?
Okay.
Like the difficulty slider doesn't really change anything besides
Yeah.
the perfect parry. But
And
I'm more like
balloons.
just like
and balloons, and
integrating
balloons,
all
and
the
balloons,
design.
And balloons.
You forgot the balloons.
Balloons. Okay, so
Alright.
here's the thing. Like the checkpoint issue, like from Cyberspace, it's apparent here too, because this is why I say like the skew difficulty is crazy. Rhea Island, there was like a bunch of story towers that you climbed. Those had checkpoints. These ones,
They did?
the updates don't.
They did.
They did have checkpoints, yeah.
Yeah, if you fell down, they had
If you
shortcuts
fell down,
if
you
knew
can
to
come back
activate
up at some point. They
Yeah.
weren't a crazy amount. There was a few, but there was a few. These ones just have none, and some of the platforming challenges that they were asking me to do, I was like, what is wrong with you people? That's why I think the skew and level is crazy.
I don't know, bro. You walk.
I'm gonna be real, but this is gonna be a me thing, but like I think Tower 3 onwards aren't hard at
Okay.
all.
I'll-
They
I'll-
do
Not-
get
not-
slightly easier.
not-
Freak
they get
the last
easier.
I think Tower 2 onward ain't hard.
Yeah, I don't even think Tower. I don't think any of the towers are actually hard in my opinion. After
Like-
I played it yesterday,
They weren't
Um,
really hard. No, they're
they
intimate
just-
and they ask for a lot. And it hurts when you
My-
fall.
my issue is that they just have really questionable set pieces on the towers. One of the ones that really gets to me is I think it's Tower 2. It has the air fans.
Yeah.
And it has one specific air fan that you cannot like
You're
homing
never
attack
getting
it.
right on the first try.
Yeah, you're never gonna get it right because you need the momentum to get over there. Like
Yeah.
stuff like that is like really questionable to like why it
The
makes
other
it
stuff that's
frustrating.
questionable, the one tower that has like the homing attackable pink walls that
Yes!
don't ever respawn. That's
Yeah.
bad too.
That one
'Cause,
that
like,
one's also
you just
bad.
make the challenge harder for not getting it right on the first try.
Yeah,
Why
Yeah.
are you doing that?
and
Um,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't.
Like like the towers have a lot of BS stuff. That's I talked about this a bit in like the previous video. I just think Frontiers, they have too many platforming object options. Just stick to a few. Like just stick to like a spring, stick to rails, and like that's it. They're like, oh, we need this flipper thing where you press a button to go up. You need this fan to go up. Oh, this fan, it doesn't activate until you home and attack it. Oh, you want to keep going this way? You need to home and attack this, gain enough energy, and then quick side loop it. Oh, we didn't tell you about this, by the way. There's just too many things. It's like, why? Like on your first, again, like you said, on your first way up, you just won't know. And if you somehow save yourself, like some of that trash doesn't respawn, like the paint box. Like on Tower 2, in my opinion, I think Tower 2 is the hardest one. I think the ones after it are fine. They're still annoying, but I think Tower 2 is the one I hated the most. But, like, you can save yourself, and it's like, oh, great, I either need to reload my game, or I have to take this leap of faith where I have to land on this tiny piece of level where I have to air boost and then stomp and hopefully not miss it. It's just, why? That's why, bro.
Player diff.
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
You can even see it early. There's like challenges with like the other 3 characters where they want you to side loop this while in the air because they have a bunch of dash pads around.
That's how they want you to do some of them to like get to their objectives. Like with Tails, like the proper way to get there is like it has a huge wall and they want you to like side loop like the thing on the
Side
wall.
loop wall run. It's like
For Tails?
Yeah.
No, you can
For, like,
shoot it with your X button.
You can.
Yeah, you
I
can.
thought
Well,
you
no,
could
because
just side loop
the
it.
ones
No.
specifically that use the alternate side loop are pink. This one was blue, so
Oh, it
you
was
actually
blue?
have to.
Okay. You
Okay.
can still
Yeah.
shoot the blue ones.
But they wanted you to
Oh,
do
wait,
the
I know
side
which one you're talking about. You have to
Yeah.
hold down like the side loop.
Yeah, you
and
have
then
to
let the
actually
dash
like
pad-
normal side loop in it while you have to ride the dash pads while go across
Okay,
gaps
maybe
in
we're
the
talking
air.
about a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
I found that kind of interesting.
I mean, yeah, it's interesting because I like they're getting like creative with these challenges, but it's like you're kind of asking a lot when you don't prepare for these because like they don't
Yeah.
ever make you do that in the base game. Like,
It's for Super Frontiers players.
Dude, like
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
dude, the people
exactly.
are unironically like going around like bat chesting themselves like, yeah, I beat, congratulations. You want a gold medal? You want a gold star next to your save file? Good for you, bro. Like whatever, dude.
I mean, that would be nice, yes, but they don't have
Like,
to
whatever,
do that.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
Go fuck the towers. How about the trials?
oh my god.
I mean, yeah, we're talking
I mean, do we?
about towers,
We're gonna
we might
get
as
into
well
them.
talk about the
The
trials.
first 2.
Okay.
The
yeah.
first 2, bro.
Okay, so are we actually gonna get into the tower trials right now?
We can
Yes.
backpedal.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I think the trials on second playthrough were mad easy.
Oh, because you knew what you were doing. Oh, that's
No.
it. That's it.
No, not even because of that. I still think they're kind of easy. I can say like trials 3 onwards, or well, except for the last one or whatever, are like
3 and
super
4
easy.
are definitely easy.
Yeah.
Like
Even I think the first one is easy too, because
the
you can
first
just
one has problems with time limit.
no, you can just
Meh.
just parry all of them and you win. Like that, and
First
like,
one's
that's like
easy.
the yeah.
The first one, I don't mind the first one. It's just like okay.
It's just the
whatever.
second one.
The second one,
But-
the second one is the issue that I have where they take away all your stuff that you earned. Like all that playtime is like, oh yeah, you can't use
Oh
that
yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
That's what
the
pisses me
thing
off
for the
about
trials.
it.
Yeah.
They set you back to level 1.
It's like, oh, you're
So-
level 1 again, huh? You see, just like you're
Trial-
just like Tails and Knuckles and Amy.
To be fair, I think I might actually call the second one easier than the first one because I figured it out faster.
No shot.
So,
No shot.
I figured it out faster.
Did you do the parry disc?
I did the parry
I was
strat.
doing, yeah. That's what you have to do. That's how you want
Yeah.
you to do it. You have to parry the
I
disc.
tried
and
doing
then
it
Yeah.
the
attack
original
while parrying
way,
it.
and then I killed the first guy in a minute, and I'm like, I'm not finishing this.
Yeah, no. What they want you to do there is you have to let him like attack you, like throw the disc at you, get up in his face, keep parrying the freaking disc so it keeps going back and forth, and that's how you block damage.
Yeah. That's how they want you to do it.
I just kept punching and stomping.
Meanwhile,
and
the
it worked.
first. Meanwhile,
The
the first
one
time
I
I
don't
did
feel
it,
like it was as easy because, like, yeah, you can parry and get the counter attack off, but it doesn't do as much damage.
yeah. But I think one of the second trials, like probably the one that's gonna give a lot of people like difficulty with, outside of maybe the last one.
Wait.
The last
Those
one-
are actually really
The
easy.
last one's just a skill issue.
Okay, but before, shut up, Shad.
We're gonna have to get there eventually. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, before we get there, I feel like just by difficulty for the first 4 trials, I genuinely feel like after you reach the 4th tower, they were like, the developers like, okay, we threw a lot of trash at you. Here, have an easy one, have a free one. That's how I feel the fourth one is, and it's
10,
like
10 minutes against Ninja.
yeah, it's like
against a super fast ninja.
the
It's only
grace
one
period
ninja.
was insane,
And,
bro.
and it wasn't even the strongest version of it
wasn't.
either.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. That's
No, it was just a normal ninja.
to me that screams. Yeah, we know our difficulty is inconsistent to all of this. Just have a freebie, and it's like you guys could have.
To be fair, the one before that was kind of also a freebie.
It was.
Hey,
it was.
fight
Is
one freaking pack of dogs. That's it.
The dogs was.
Like, hold the parry button.
I think they at the very least they could have like rearranged the order of
Yes,
them
definitely.
to scale.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's why I think they're just trying to throw you a bone at the end.
yeah.
Because there's no way you go for those annoying
Yeah, before
towers.
you get the end.
There's no way you put those
end.
annoying towers, stupid boost pads, like, on tiny platforms. It's like, hey guys, look my Mario Maker 2 level design, It's like, dude, really? Like, really, bro? I just got mad. I didn't get mad at it because they got me. I got mad at it because it's like, why are you doing this, bro? Like, why?
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb the 4 towers. Then Sonic's like, "All right, I'm done." Back to
but wait!
back to the other characters again.
But wait, there's more.
The 5th tower.
Go to the other
The
characters. for a
final tower.
The final.
Okay,
Get the other
final
3 emeralds, so you have 6, and then you go back to Sonic, and then the 5th.
final tower.
Also,
Isn't
you can spawn in
hard.
Supreme.
True.
The
Also
final
true.
tower isn't hard. I just didn't like. I would just look in front of me and like they put a bunch of random blocks everywhere, and it's like, really, dudes? Like,
Like the
Wait,
final tower was.
You mean the block you slipped off of?
Freaking
Shut
yeah,
up.
the blocks you slipped off.
Shut up,
Yeah,
bro.
that was a skill issue for
that was,
you.
my,
dude.
that was my
All
first
you-
run. That was my first run. Okay, leave
All
me.
you had to do was spin dash.
Dude, I was trying to
Spin dash,
crouch, and
air
Sonic was like,
boost.
"Yeah, I go." Mario 64 slide time, and he was already gone.
Nah, that was the
Simply-
slowest
Are you?
I had ever seen somebody
you
do for that,
kidding
man.
me?
Skill
I'm
issue,
mad.
dude.
Cosmic freaking replied to me, "Oh, spin dash skill issue." I'm like, I'm gonna block you, dude. I'm banning
Okay,
for my
for
server.
me,
Yeah.
I had one instance when I spin dashed off of one of those boxes, and then the whole freaking tyrannical just didn't happen.
It's just why
so
are
dumb.
sideway cubes like my platform footing? Just put a regular platform and just make it challenging that way. Don't give me uneven terrain.
Because I know
Which
not
is
to
funny,
stop
'cause
on
he can
slow
just walk
terrain,
up that.
'cause if you stop,
Yeah.
it actually makes you slide. But
What's funny about Frontier Sonic, he does not care about uneven terrain half the time if you just hold walk.
He just
yeah,
walks on it.
basically, if you just don't stop, he won't actually slide.
Mhm.
That's why you can like walk up the pyramid
Wait
little
a
tower
minute.
thing on the last island.
Hold up. This might be a reference to Sonic 4.
Shut up.
Hey yo,
Hey!
No,
it's a
what-
reference to
Yo,
Peach.
yo, Kishimoto, I
What
see
a
what you're
terrible
cooking up,
name,
dude.
I don't even
Hey!
work on Sonic 4.
I don't know. I feel like the Sonic 4 passion went into Superstars, but that's just me.
And he wasn't on that, so
No, that was Jun Sonoe. Keep him away from 2D games, please.
no.
It's so true. Keep
Bring
him
him
away
back.
from Genesis sound chip.
Keep him on, bro. Let's keep having that Genesis sound chip.
No.
You guys
Bro,
remember
have
the
we
good
not
old
learned
days?
anything from 3D blasts?
No,
I will defend.
obviously
him
not.
go-
If we
I will
keep,
defend
obviously not
Dreamcast.
if we keep hiring for him for this shit.
Like,
I'll
I
defend
think
the
his
Saturn
compositions
soundtrack. I'll
are
defend the
fine.
Saturn version.
Let him
Well,
go ham on the guitar.
I mean, I don't even think Sonoe worked on the Saturn version of 3D Blast. He
Oh,
worked
okay.
on the Genesis
Never mind
one.
then. We don't.
Like, those songs are fine, but they sound better when they're in Adventure. They sound better when they're in Adventure.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Never
mention. Shout out to Tower Number 3. I know Benny was talking about in the Discord before how it was like 2 FPS tower, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I got there, and then I'm like, oh god, like
Switch
Yeah, 2
diff.
FPS on
That's
Switch.
No,
Switch
it's
diff.
not slowed
Listen,
down
that's a
for
Switch
the
diff.
PS5.
listen. I've been playing on the Switch version. Well, obviously for all of Frontiers, I didn't have too many frame rate issues, but that one was bad. And then on that same run, I hit a dash pad on the wall and I clipped through the tower and I fell out of it. And I was very
Yeah,
bad
switch
about
diff. Switch diff.
No, that was just Frontiers. I'm blaming Frontiers on that one.
That.
I'm just gonna say switch diff because none of that happened to me.
I mean, I didn't have it happen to me, but that's something I can believe Frontiers does, because that's freaking just jank.
Yeah, just shout out to Frontiers' movement in general in this game.
Describing us complaining about the last tower, and then you actually get to the top of the last tower in the last trial.
Master King.
So true.
Baby.
Oh boy, do we probably have stuff to say about this one?
I'm
Master King, baby.
hanging on to the other side.
worst part
every
of-
time.
The worst part of the update, by far. The worst part of the
Skill
update,
issue.
by far. I don't want to hear no stupid skill issue. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
only.
it's not a skill issue if it's actually built into the actual fight.
I think the only issue I have with the boss trial is it's simply just
Wyvern.
Wyvern. It's just Wyvern.
Yeah, it's just
It is.
Wyvern.
It's
Honestly, just Wyvern.
It is just
Um,
Wyvern. But Wyvern's why I have most of the problems with this thing in the first place.
They
Yeah.
need
So,
they need
usually
to
just
axe.
Wyvern.
They need to axe in a situation like this. You got to get rid of the actual climb into the Titan. Like we don't need that. Like if you're gonna test Sonic's power or whatever, just super fight immediately. Fight.
okay, so let's actually describe what this freaking last trial is. So you get up there and meet the Master King, alright? It's like, alright, you gotta prove your worth for me to change the cyber corruption in the power. Alright, sure. What are you gonna have me do? Boss rush. Fight all the Titans.
Again.
And I'm like, okay,
my
boss rush,
God.
okay, that's fine. You know what? That
Boss
seems like
rush.
a worthy last trial. You're back at level 1, meaning you only have 400 rings, and you have no way of earning more. So you have to beat 3 bosses on those 400 rings.
Dude,
Keep
imagine
in mind
imagine
that
if
you
they walk.
also have to climb the Titans to get the last emerald on all 3 of them. Meaning you can get hit and lose rings
Yeah,
before
it's-
you even
mean-
get the super
I mean, who's really getting hit
For
up
real,
the tower
if you
climbs?
getting hit up the tower climb,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
But
Yeah, like-
that shouldn't be a problem to begin with. That
It
should
should
like-
be a problem
void.
to be with because again, you only have those 400 rings. And I'm just gonna say this
I
once.
mean-
Normally losing rings wasn't a problem to me,
But you're
except for
level
the
1.
first time I got tonight with the 135 rings, and he went berserk mode, and I just got randomly caught because I couldn't dash out of the hit.
That's
I lost all my rings.
that's okay. Night just spinning in circles is probably like the one issue, but like
Yeah, like I'm
Getting-
not complaining
getting
about
hit-
Giganto because Giganto barely ever hurts you. Wyvern
Doesn't-
for me is
Wyvern's
more time
boring.
than anything else.
where it's fucking sleep
Wyvern
mode
is
for
that's
Wyvern, dude.
it's just sleep
Oh
till you
my
see the
God.
missile come at you.
Yeah.
If you can see them coming to you, because they'll come off screen. Here they come! Oh, you didn't
Just don't
parry that?
boost.
Oh man,
You have to
that's
learn to
tough.
stop boosting
Let's watch
sometimes.
my
What
Wyvern
if-
for another 7 seconds. Oh my.
What I found funny about the
Catch
hard
missile.
mode, about the hard mode parry, I just spammed it and it worked.
See, I tried doing
Yeah.
that at some point, and it
See,
wasn't
I don't
working.
actually. Okay, yeah, since we're talking about
You
this,
can-
the thing that they changed is they introduced a new mechanic for this boss fight too, that the game doesn't tell you about. It's the perfect parry.
They
They
tell
do
you.
tell
What do you mean?
about
It
that.
tells you right
It
there.
tells you at the
Yeah, it tells
beginning.
you right
They
there,
don't
but
tell you
I
how
mean,
many frames
like,
it
more
is.
like, yeah, it's more
It's
like
still a perfect
you don't have to
parry.
do it for any other point in the game except for the last 2 fights.
Okay.
I mean, at least it tells you, unlike
I
a certain
mean, yeah, they
other
tell
thing.
And like, okay, perfect parry. You want me to be specific? And the timing's not that bad. On hard, you have a 15 frame window. That's a quarter of a second.
Dude,
My problem
Well,
is again.
Do it on extreme.
Oh yeah.
my
Extreme
gosh,
is even. I tested it. It's worse.
How bad is it on extreme? Is it like frame perfect?
It's basically frame perfect.
Oh gosh.
okay. So it's a 3-frame window to parry. It's necessary to parry to beat Wyvern. So
That's the main thing for me.
here's
You
the
don't
thing,
really
right?
have to parry to beat Giganto or Knight.
Knight,
Really?
it's a necessity for Wyvern, which is the worst one.
It's on this. If you want to even attack Wyvern, you have to parry its attacks.
So
Shoutouts to Wyvern windups.
3 frames.
Okay, so let me just go down all the problems for Wyvern, because Wyvern is just the biggest time waster of the 3, and that's my problem because you're on a time limit. First of all, getting to Wyvern because you have to freaking climb the tower in Ares every time. That's like 2 minutes. It takes 10 rings for you. It takes him 10 rings for him to even launch the missiles at you to parry in the first place.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Sometimes the missiles will either just miss half the time, or you won't be able to react to it off screen. So that's wasting more of your time. Okay, after you parry the missile, what happens? You have to wait for Sonic to fly up, thus wasting more time before it swipes at you. And it's hard to react to certain parries. So that swipe is delayed. So if you miss the reaction on the swipe, you have to do the missiles again, thus wasting more time.
Yeah.
And even after you do that, you have to freaking silent to make sure you can get the damage on for him to go to the second phase, or you're doing that all over again.
Oh yeah, you also can't side loop them in the second phase.
Yeah,
That's also the problem.
Wait, yes you can.
You can't, Sky.
No,
you
he-
can't. I mean,
He just
In
breaks
second
out.
phase?
he'll break
Not
out.
second phase.
He'll break out.
He'll break out.
He'll break
He'll
out,
break out.
dude.
Really? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you can you can
first-
side loop all
You
of
get
them
like
on second
quick
phase.
amount of damage into, then he immediately
There's
breaks
no
out. and
point.
does
There's
the
no
tail
point. The game punishes
Yeah.
you for side looping because side looping
For
is
a
like,
Wyvern, he'll break. No, Wyvern will break it.
dude.
Yeah,
First,
Wyvern
first
will break
wave.
I'm pretty sure you could. All you have
First
to do is
phase-
parry his attack.
First phase, you're fine.
Probably.
The
Yeah,
second
but
phase,
that tail swipe comes out almost instantly. How are you reacting to that?
Dude, get good.
Dude, okay. So here's
Yeah.
here's my big issue with Wyvern, right? So, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, there was a 3-window parry for something called Super Guard. In a game with a smooth frame rate like that, that's fine. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's like a 3-window parry for the parry. You can, if you play the game enough and no animations, you can time it. That's fine. Wyvern, his hitbox is so inconsistent. The first swing, you can eyeball it. The second one, like when half of his like arm or claw is off screen, that's when his hitbox activates. Like I went frame by frame on it on YouTube. It's so dumb. And then the stupid tail slam that he does. He's like, "Look at me dancing in the air. Whoa, whoa. Oh, here it comes!" And then you just get hit. Sonic goes, shakes his head. "Oh no, I lost 30 seconds of my rings." And,
I think the thing that makes the perfect fairy worse, like, yeah, you get a 15 frame window, but it's just the fact that you have like no real cues to know when to
The
parry.
cue is the noise it makes.
Is it?
Yes.
it's-
I
If
don't
you
think
listen,
Only like certain attacks
it
make the
shouldn't
noise.
be
though.
that way. It should be visual.
I-
first.
I
it
would
should,
much-
but like
yeah,
most of the
visual, yeah.
most of the attacks that it does, it makes like a specific noise, like a little slicing noise or some shit,
Oh, I'm hearing all these
before it
visuals
starts
he's
swinging.
bombarded me with. Sorry.
Well, it's weird because I'm thinking about the double swipe, like in phase 2, where the first one you have to parry while the swing's happening, and then the second one you have to parry before the swing happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So
what
the
I'm-
timing's also inconsistent.
Yep.
And I think that's also the problem.
Yep.
And then
That's
he has
probably on-
to freaking
if
wait
anything,
for
that's
the
probably on
character to
purpose.
react to
And if you want to trial and error it, right, you have to think about this, right? If you want to trial and error that, right, you have to fight the first boss again, which is fine, but that's just so much time wasted. And then you gotta climb the tower again, and you gotta run through stupid Starlight Zone with the, "Oh, you gotta watch out for the lasers. Let's do a huge corkscrew before we jump on the Titan, and then we can fight him." It's like so much wasted time, getting more frustrated, getting more annoyed, and at that point, I'm like, I'm turning it on easy. Like I don't care anymore. Like just give me the longer.
Certified
parry
Wyvern moment.
Wyvern is such a
moment,
dog
baby.
water boss, bro. I used to be okay with it base game, but after like having to be perfect with it, I can't stand it.
I
Dog water
don't think
boss.
anybody really liked it base game outside of its theme, because I didn't like it base game. Because the thing was literally just, yeah, let me hold down L1 and R1.
Let me just
There,
hold
I
parry,
win.
dude.
Like Wyvern, I think, was the weakest boss, even in the base game, but this one made it so much worse, because you just waste so much time.
I do like the spectacle of Wyvern, like gathering all the missiles and kicking
all
it
it's
into
for.
him. And like, yeah,
He's
that
just a
is-
QTE, bro.
It is
He's
a
just a whole
QTE, but
QTE.
it's a pretty QTE when the animation or when cool stuff happens, I guess.
It's like, yeah, it's fine to
Let's
look
go to
at it, but
Supreme.
like, bro, I'm on a time limit.
It's
This is like the
Supreme.
one time I don't want to just sit and look at stuff.
What about Supreme, guys?
He sure is wearing that drip.
Supreme was sure a thing, bro.
Shout out to Supreme being 10 seconds.
Again.
I still
Thank
don't
you.
I still don't like Supreme. I don't like that last fight, bro.
Still better than Wyvern.
Punch, punch, stomp,
it is.
punch,
It's
punch,
Stomp,
stomp.
stomp, 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 stomp.
That man died in 5 seconds,
I'm gonna
bro.
use my gun one time. Here it comes, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, he dodged to the left of a QT. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat again. No, I'm dead.
I'm cringe!
I'm cringe. I'm cringe.
And then the moon comes.
They beat my ass in the court retweets. Before we even get to final boss, thoughts on Final Tower being the only place to swap characters?
Terrible. Terrible.
Uh,
Terrible.
I don't mind
It was
it.
the only one they actually gave you a freaking shortcut, which is they freaking put a
Yeah.
switch up
Yeah,
there.
they give you a
and they're gonna
shortcut
pull you to
for it.
make you actually get to the top.
I don't mind it because you have a way back up there consistently.
Yeah. I just find it funny. That's the only
I-
time.
You guys have been
I
saying
think
skill
it's
issue.
funny-
Just climb up again normally to get the other character. You guys said it was fine, right? Skill issue. Just get up there normally. You don't need that
I mean,
little
getting up there
pulley.
normally ain't hard either.
Yeah,
This is a time
just
waster,
time
bro.
Unless you're Tails.
but yeah, even Amy's not
Yeah,
that
unless
much of
you're
a time waster.
Amy can get up there just fine because she's just Sonic.
Yeah, And Knuckles can
Sonic
just.
with a better jump.
Meanwhile, Knuckles is doing his punch in the air. You know.
Why are you punching the air, Knuckles?
They all have ways up there. It's just
Yeah.
how fast.
Except for Sonic.
How fast do you want to go?
Sonic can't
Yeah.
fly.
Sonic can't fly. Oh, you must not have heard of the Hedgehog
I
space
just-
program, bro.
I just wish they had
This
a.
actually gives you so much altitude.
Nah. You
It's
see,
not getting you off the tower.
here, I'll give you something easy, bro. You're gonna go find a boss, right? Anything. You're gonna lock onto that shit. You're gonna roll to the left or right. You're gonna hit stop and boost immediately. There you go.
I just
What?
wish they had an option on the pause menu
Yeah,
to swap.
literally.
Yeah.
And
I would have
yeah.
liked to not have to do it with the Master King.
yeah,
so-
and
I do kind of wish, like, once you beat it, you did get like access to them on like the normal game.
That
That
would
would
have
be
been nice.
yeah, that would be cool.
Though I'm pretty sure
But-
Tails would have broke everything, but still.
Okay, so
PC version.
Yeah.
Mods
Yeah,
will save
PC
frontiers.
Mods!
The mods will
Mods!
help us, guys.
Also, other slight, small, annoying issue. Whenever you update the upgrade your skill tree and you're on some place high and you get reset to the bottom.
yeah, that just
'Cause that
weird.
does
I don't know why
happen.
they did that. I don't think they did that for Sonic either. I think
I
I
don't-
remember
I
if you
don't
just
know.
do it for Sonic, they just put you right where you were. So
Oh wait. The one thing I did find annoying is like whenever you got a new skill and they forced you into the
The tutorial.
yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't even like that in normal game.
Hey man, they gotta teach you how to use it.
I don't give a fuck. It's all the same shit.
Yeah, unlike something else we're gonna get into that they never teach you about. But first, we gotta get through Supreme.
Yeah.
Dog water
Okay,
boss. Dog water boss.
So
he's the bad
immediately
boy.
after you beat the last trial, you go straight into the final boss because it's like if you did everything else, there's nothing left to do. So,
Yeah. And
so
So
yeah,
yeah,
you fight Supreme again.
Supreme.
He's
He's
still
awesome.
as stupid as he was in the base game because Sonic still has all his stats. So
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Stomp.
And then he
stomp,
goes onto
stomp.
his knees. He got his ass beat in the
I'll
quote
never stop laughing at
retweets.
He was standing there.
Yeah, he was there. You know,
Alright,
he's
so-
here.
Yeah, Super Sonic was able to defeat Supreme, surprise, surprise, and then the end shows up. He's like, I've had enough of this. You thought this was my prison? This will be my Megazord. And then he connects a tube towards Supreme, and now it's
Pumps him full
controlling
of
it.
end juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro got that lean juice, dude.
White Mage.
Pumps him full of lean. He starts tweaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so true, dude.
Like that was not what I was expecting to happen when y'all showed this form before.
neither was I. And yeah, Supreme is now being powered by the moon, aka the end. And this is where
And Supreme is no longer Supreme, it is the end.
it is the end. And I think phase 1 you can't really damage it. It just keeps healing itself, I think. That's what happens.
You can't damage it, but you can break the cord if
Yeah.
you're fast enough.
So, Sonic Frontiers, how do we break the
So,
cord? Uh-huh.
The same way you get behind any other enemy.
Uh-huh.
But you never have to do that for any other enemy in the game, though.
You
Well,
don't,
Like,
Which
but
is
you
an
do it on
issue.
like you do it on a few.
I think you do it on like Kunoichi, because they
You
block.
do it on the ninjas,
Yeah.
But
and you
here's
do
the
it
thing.
on like some
Here's-
enemy, on like the smaller soldiers.
Here's the thing: it's like those enemies. You don't really need to fight them because they're just optional at the end of
You
the
don't.
day. But like when you're putting it in towards like integrating it into something that's like required, and the game just like doesn't like ever tell you about it that you could do it. I think that's kind of a slight issue,
I think
and it shouldn't really be something you should learn on your own a little bit. You
now that
know,
I'm
that's just a me thing
Yeah.
though.
I was under the assumption like is that it's behind its neck. I'm like the only way you get behind anybody half the time is just fucking tapping quick step.
initially I thought you just had the side loop it. One thing that I'm realizing
You
right
can
now,
actually.
Oh, does side loop actually work?
Yeah, you can side loop it.
okay.
I think I tried to
It's-
quick side loop something at some point, but I don't think it ended up working. I think I just side looped the body.
It's
It's-
just
They could have had a,
Depending on if it wants to target it, because sometimes he'll just go right for the
To be
head.
fair, I had this problem when I was doing the boss rush too, because for some reason I'm attacking the wyvern's body, and then Sonic's just like, oh, I'm just gonna side loop the hand.
I
Yeah.
think the way to solve that issue would be just like other Supersonic boss fights in the series. Like, just have characters explain stuff to you. Like, I'm surprised they didn't do
Yeah.
that here.
Just,
Because
just say something.
I think another thing, a way they could have solved it is because this game has a lock gun. I think if they use the other stick and you could just move it left or right to switch to different targets, I think that would have worked too.
Yeah, because you can see it trying to lock onto it sometimes, but it doesn't want to
Lock it
because
to his trying his
Supreme's
best.
head is fucking huge.
Bro spazzing out too.
It's just weird because sometimes like when I first initially did it, you know, you can get up close to it, like nose dives in, and it's like you can see the reticle on it, but Sonic never goes for it. So
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah, but once you figure it out, that Nick becomes a bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like an easy boss.
Like it becomes easy once you
Yeah.
figure that
It
out.
does become easy.
Definitely.
Like it's better than normal Supreme. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's a more interesting spectacle of a boss fight. Doesn't really do much in terms
It's
of like.
better than freaking Galaga. Or whatever that first.
Yeah.
Okay,
is.
someone said this. If this
Ikaruga.
was like phase 3 out of desperation, I don't think people would have complained about the Ikaruga boss as much.
That was just too long. I didn't like it, bro.
It's
I wouldn't
fine.
complain if they like merged it, but like
Yeah.
that thing was like a phase 1 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I had someone say this too. Like, all right, Supreme's phase 1, the Moon's phase 2, and then this final part is like the final phase.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have put it in, but I'm still kind of glad that we have a better boss IMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I'm-
can still-
I'm
and
thankful
if
it's
you-
A, more engaging, and B, actually a spectacle. So
Yeah.
And Goku.
Yeah, and Goku.
Yeah.
Super Sonic 2.
Not only
Goku.
that,
Goku the Hedgehog.
Sonic's everybody else helps out for this fight too, because I think what's the sequence? You cut off the wire on its head first, and then you silent
Beat the shit out of it.
Yeah,
The
the
Atom.
end of phase 1, and then there's the cutscene. Also, by the way, you can die because of that cutscene, by the way.
Oh yeah, if you don't got enough,
You lose
it can
100
kill
rings
you.
during that cutscene, yeah.
See,
so
I
if you
died-
don't have 100 rings, you die.
I died the
Hmm.
first time because after I beat the trial, I didn't realize that I only had 100 rings, and
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
it's
max them
weird.
out.
Those freaking projectiles that he,
Oh yeah,
those spears
the
he shoots you with,
projectiles take it.
lowers your max ring count.
Oh,
Hmm. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at first, that me getting hit by those were taking it, and I was wondering like the entire time, where the fuck did my rings go? I knew I was at like
Yeah,
900 or
Me
something.
too. I was like, I'm just because you have to parry them away, and I was like trying to, but I wasn't getting it right. I was like, oh, why is my ring count going down so fast? Oh, my max ring count is lowering. Oh,
Shout out to the new parry animation, bitch slap.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
he slaps-
just-
It's cool. It's cool.
Raw.
so
It's cool.
Raw. So I think here's when Sonic goes Super Sonic 2 or whatever the official name is, and
That's
Is he
what's
doing
in the
it both
files.
phases?
it's in the bio.
In the files, it's called
Oh,
Super
files.
Sonic
It's
2.
Okay.
It's called Super Sonic 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So what's really cool is if you side loop the gun that Supreme had, Eggman he takes it. It's
I
funny
thought you
too.
had to do that.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to. It's cool too because even in one of the optional dialogues, Eggman talks about wondering if he could use the weapons against the ancient weapons. So it's cool that he actually does do it. I don't know how you guys dealt with it because again, I played this boss on easy mode. But
It's still easy.
still easy. Okay, because Sage,
Yeah, it's
so
still
easy.
easy on hard.
Sage
It's literally
defends
nothing changes
Eggman,
on hard.
and then Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are there. I knew they had health bars, so I thought it'd be some annoying escort mission where we have to keep them alive, but I didn't run into that problem.
You kinda do, but like not really, because
You only have to do it once.
Supreme does attack that wall.
Okay.
He does have an attack where he attacks the wall.
Why is he attacking
but
the
it-
wall when there's a Supersonic 2 beating his ass? He should worry about the actual...
To be fair, you have
Yeah.
to do it once. You have to do it once.
Okay.
It does happen,
him?
but like
With him attacking the wall?
yeah.
You don't have to view that. I just stomped him and I never got the cutscene.
Yeah, if you just beat the shit out of him, you never get
Yeah.
it.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
thought you had to at least have him do it once because he freaking does that freaking
Mm-mm.
touching that
no,
motion
it's a
to do
time
it.
limit thing.
Huh.
Not like a. It's like a time limit, so you have to like. If you want to see it, wait. But other than that, just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And After that sequence, I believe that's where he shoots his Big Bang attack or something, or Orb of Death, whatever you want to call it, whatever Dragon Ball reference you have in your back pocket.
Yeah,
And
Sonic fucking
Super
dies.
Sonic, yeah, he tries to block it, and you realize it's too crazy, and then he temporarily de-transforms, and he starts losing rings. And I think that's where your max drops back to 100, right?
It doesn't drop. You lose
doesn't-
100 rings during that cutscene.
Yeah, you lose 100.
So that's why you can die during that cutscene.
Oh, you can actually just get... I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, you can actually die during that cutscene.
I kind of like that. That's funny.
But that's only if your shit's that low.
Yeah. I do wish the animation was kind of better with him taking damage. I do kind of wish he was kind of flailing a little bit more. You did get like freaking nuked, like. But it was cool to see him rebound with the emeralds again and doing the point. That was. Oh.
He hit them with the protagonist. That wasn't shit.
Is that all you got? Oh, it wasn't even tried.
It really wasn't. Because he actually isn't when you think about it.
He isn't. Yeah, you're right. He isn't. And that was really cool. I got that super cool parry animation where he dodges it super anime shonen pro tag style, and then like the screen cuts to black and he does a flashy lights.
The fucking IDW thing.
Yeah, that was mad cool. I love that.
And he just looks at you.
Yeah.
Like, again, the spectacle. This fight was all about spectacle.
Do you know about his Psyloop animation?
I
do, because I was actually trying to Psyloop him.
I only
during the
Psyloop the gun, I believe, so no.
Yeah, if you Psyloop it, he tries to crush Supreme in between the end.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And if you Psyloop it again, it gets it closer.
Oh my god.
And at the end, Sonic just snaps his fingers and he crushes that nigga.
That's awesome.
I didn't get all the way that far. I only got
awesome.
the one side loop. I didn't think
Yeah,
if you did it multiple times, it gets better.
The first time I did it, that's how I ended the fight, is with the snap.
That's beautiful.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool,
Can you send
actually.
me footage of that?
Yeah, I need to see that too.
And then I think at that point, that's the end of the boss fight, gameplay-wise, right? I'm not
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to do the gun again, and then
And now we talk about the best cutscene in the entire
The
game.
Raw.
Oh my
The peak.
god! Oh my! So
Wait.
Eggman's finally ready to shoot his cannon. One thing that's also really cool. Knuckles and Tails are talking about ammunition in Eris Island because of that whole water draining thing, and they needed bullets or whatever. And they had one bullet right there, the fastest bullet alive. So Eggman has his little tube thing, and he tells Sonic to go into it, and he uses Sonic as ammo. And let's just say it gets a little crazy in there. That cutscene's
Sonic
amazing.
starts tweaking.
That should have been the super. I mean, I know it's Super Sonic 2, but that should have been the form.
That should have been the form.
during the
I
whole
agree.
thing.
This
I
freaking
agree.
Cyber Sonic fight is Cyber Sonic. Yeah, that should have been before, bro.
Shoulda.
Is it just called Cyber? I just call it Cyber Super Sonic, but
Yeah,
that might be
It's
a handful.
technically still Super Sonic 2.
it's technically still
Okay.
Super Sonic 2, but it's
Uh,
like the cyber corruption.
I do wish the line of sorry I have to go all in or whatever the Roger. I wish it was a little bit better, but like oh my goodness, dude, like the Eggman charging it up like with the 06 reference of his glasses, bro. I was like, yo, I don't think he's done
Oh right,
any
he
other
freaking
Sonic
has
game.
like the reticle. in
Yeah,
his
the
glasses.
reticle. I'm like, yo, and just seeing Sonic like being all corrupted and electrocuted. Oh my god. Raw. I don't know what else to say. I love that. I loved every second of that. Oh my goodness. And
It's peak.
It's so peak.
Sonic gets shot out of the Sonic Power Cannon. The second I saw that, I immediately thought of Sonic X. I don't know if you guys did the same or not.
To be fair, I guess that's kind of what this could be. Kind of does feel like a.
Yeah, because
Call
like
back
in
to the Metarex.
the bad season, the Metarex arc, that a lot of people
Yeah.
say is the bad season, even though I kind of agree. Yeah, that's how they normally defeat enemies. Use a Sonic Power Cannon with a charge in the Master Emerald and just blast Sonic into.
Okay,
somebody.
but like this one was raw.
Yeah, this one was raw. True. This one was better.
There was no corny Tales of the Cosmos.
True. The love story. Get it out here, bro.
Oh man, dude! Oh my goodness, that and just seeing Sonic like pass out in outer space and like, oh dude, like his fur and like, oh my Oh my.
Bro actually got charred. I was not expecting
He got
that.
charred and like the I'm here plane. Oh man. Dude, I love how Sonic he like smiles before he gets corrupted too. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good, bro. Again, I don't want to make this a voice actor versus comparison or whatever. Have you guys seen that cutscene in Japanese?
D.
No.
I
I
saw it. In the English version, Roger doesn't say anything when he's getting electrocuted. In the Japanese version, Sonic does, and oh my, it makes that scene like 10 times better. Oh my goodness, dude. I love
To
Japanese
be
Sonic
fair,
so much.
I think the Japanese voice actor is just a lot more seasoned because
Yeah,
never
because he's
got
been there
replaced.
forever. He's been there forever.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, someone pointed out to be like, they let in the Japanese one, like he goes on, like the scream goes on for a bit more longer than the English one because it sounds like Roger gets cut off at the end for the scream when he charges into.
If they lost audio for that, that sucks. Because obviously Supersonic 2 is based off of Dragon Ball, right? Let's not.
Also, shout out to Supreme fucking blowing the fuck up and just being eviscerated.
Yeah, he's gone.
He went through him and he was just gone. There
Yeah.
was like no animation, just
Went straight through the moon.
Straight through the chest, bro. But yeah, like that Japanese Sonic scream. Oh my god, it's so peak. I just wish Roger screamed some more, you know, because Dragon Ball transformation, Dragon Ball Tears transformation, man. That's really it. And like I said, the ending's almost the exact same as the base game. Just Sage is there and she's not dead.
Yeah.
Game Gear Bad End in Tails version.
Yeah.
so here I found it.
Oh, you did? Sick.
I don't know if it
Sick,
like
sick.
went to the timestamp, but that was where the
Timestamp or not, I'll find it.
I think it did. Seemed
Yeah.
like it to me.
I know there's talk about hypersonic in this game. I feel like this would have been the place that would have happened, but Sega said no because I know Ian Flynn he did bring up hypersonic to them. And they're like, no thanks. So this is the next best thing. And I'm fine with it. I am a-okay. Also, I forgot to mention one thing. Since I'm talking about hypersonic, the meteor showers that somehow got worse. They're trying to solar flare me, dude.
star thing.
That meteor shower, yeah, like it used
Oh
to
yeah,
have,
Starfall
yeah,
Plus.
which used to have the
Yeah, the only
slots.
way to like completely level up everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
big
at least
Friction's
it's there
gone.
for that.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
there's no
how I got
flash
like
anymore.
everybody like to max immediately.
Yeah, that's how I did it too.
So I guess to wrap it up, you guys have any final thoughts of Frontiers as a whole? What it's looking like going forward for the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, or anything?
Oh,
you
this
forgot?
game sucks. Kidding.
I mean, I think Frontiers is still a good base. I think they still have what their future could hold. They just need to iron some things out again. I'm sure they will. Kishimoto seems like he's willing to listen. So,
I mean, you keep up with what you're doing. You got something there. Something
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah.
Just iron out all the bugs.
yeah. And don't throw it out.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything being said.
Yeah, Frontiers, I know a lot of Sonic fans are sick of saying this, myself included. A good step in the right direction.
I'd say this one was actually a step.
I
don't know how
agree.
Superstars.
I agree. I feel like before, when that was said,
Superstars is just a side game.
I feel like a bit of optimism there, or false optimism, but for Frontiers, I generally think it's a step in the right direction. I know at least for me, as a Sonic fan, especially being like a Sonic Adventure fan, I always felt kind of left out in this franchise because anytime they do bring stuff back, it's primarily either classic Sonic or like Boost Sonic. That's why I was so excited for like Lost World, because they kind of got rid of the boost. It'd be like 3D action, and then Lost World became what it is. So
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't the worst.
it isn't the worst, but it isn't what like
It's not the best.
it doesn't check all of my check marks. But for Frontiers, like seeing it be open world, playable characters coming back, like this is like the closest thing to. Don't get me wrong, like I don't explicitly want Sonic Adventure 3. I just want a game that plays like it, and this is like the closest to it, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy that they brought back Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, even though like Knuckles has problems and whatever. Again, I'm glad they're back. They tried it again, and for the most part, they did a good job. I was always so scared that they were just going to be trapped in cyberspace and having 2D cyberspace levels. I'm glad they didn't do that.
I'm surprised they didn't have cyberspace levels.
Yeah, that's what I was worried. That was
Me
like my
too.
one biggest fear for them. They
I kind of want to see what they would do if they did give them cyberspace levels, but
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think they have a better insight of it now, considering what they did for Sonic in this update.
Yeah, they do,
Yeah?
which is true. That's also what I was getting at. I always felt like for the 3D Sonic games, like post 06, they're too ambitious, and to cut corners, they put like 2D. Like I know that's not for everyone who they don't really care. I value that a lot because the adventure games were just fully 3D. So seeing the cyberspace levels doing that, and we're actually trying to make level design in 3D, that has me hopeful, excited for the future. Ian Flynn, like literally ever since I've been a fan of Archie Sonic, I've always wanted him to write the games. I think he came at a perfect time. It would have been nice if he came during Forces, but that game is still like a lull. But I'm happy he came in during Frontiers. I love the spin dash. I'm glad it's back. It's looking bright for 3D Sonic. 2D Sonic, they got work to do with Superstars or whatever. But I'm just happy that like that adventure era is kind of like making somewhat of a comeback. Yeah.
Well, as we learned, Azuka wants to do it.
Yeah,
It's just that Sega doesn't know what their clientele is, and they keep trying to force Sega Japan to be in charge of this franchise when Japan's not the country that cares.
I mean, apparently they like Frontiers now, so
that's good.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that's going to be a step to actually giving them more of a budget, because that's kind of what they need.
considering this is like their best selling, I hope that does give them a budget now.
That's also that's another thing that I do value for Frontiers, is that a lot of quote-unquote non-Sonic fans gave this game a shot. Like, it was surprising to me the amount of people who were like, yo, Frontiers looks pretty cool, let me give it a shot and let me play it, and people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if those same people went back to play the updates, because obviously there's always going to be a falling off of people coming back to a game, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure Sega is happy that the game journalists did not touch Update 3, because they would be getting slammed. This game sucks! I can't beat Tower 1! 0 out of 10! I'm just memeing. Game
They can't beat Tower 1 because of that little one Siloop part.
They wouldn't stand a chance, to be honest, the game journalists, but I always thought about
And
that.
I'm gonna be real, I don't blame them. That fucking Siloop part is ass. That is like the one reason, that's like my one hatred. That one tower I don't like it, it's that one.
Yeah, they wouldn't stand a chance for that.
Just because of that little section alone.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
stupid.
Oh yeah, speaking of that loop-de-loop rail jump of Faith, I hate that. Like, you can't grind on the rail from the bottom side. I don't know why they did that.
Pray.
Yeah, literally, I was praying. Dark Gaia, please. Or Light Gaia, my bad. Dark Gaia is gone now.
I mean, someone's light guy.
Which mean,
Oh,
bro,
right.
the end is almost as strong as Dark. What did they say? They were stronger than Dark Guy?
I don't
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
They
that's
were
what Charles
stronger?
said, right? They were stronger.
It was like the cannons were like on par with Dark Guy or something like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did say that in this game. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, as a whole, Frontier's good. I don't feel comfortable giving it a number because I don't personally like doing that.
Fuck numbers.
But,
Numbers don't do a lot anyway.
They don't. But,
Arbitrary.
It's
I
a
just say
pretty
it's
good
solid.
game.
it's a solid game.
It's a solid. Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, I don't see myself going back to play it. because I feel like this
That's
game
like
will be-
every Sonic game.
I put
not
65
true, not
hours
true.
into this game. I
Not
don't need
true,
to go
not
back.
true. There'll be times like I know Lily made a meme earlier that I won't go back to Generations, but I'd boot it up every once in a blue moon. Like, if the cyberspace levels are better, I'd definitely turn on this game every now and then, but they're not.
Yeah.
Like, the open world is fine, it's just, I've done it once already, and Sonic is not my collectathon game. That's more of like a Spyro Kirby thing for me, so I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah,
Like I
kind of
said,
feels.
I've put 65 hours in this game. I don't need to go back.
This kind of fills the void of me just liking fast characters in an open space.
Yeah, play open sandbox.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like play it just to like. I kind of most times I just play it just to have something to do in the background while I'm listening to music or some shit, just to fuck around with. But
It is what it is.
it is what it is. Now, when's the Sonic Superstars discussion?
Never. Literally never.
Come on, Metal. We gotta hop on the 4-player.
Take the fight to Twitter.
Come on, Metal. Come play the 4-player
Nah,
with
the
us.
fight's already there.
Dude,
The
the
point is I'm getting out of
4-player
Twitter.
camera makes me sick. That does not look fun.
Yes, it does. It's broken. That's what makes it fun.
You see, here's the thing, right? I don't find enjoyment out of my broken Sonic games. I feel pain and misery.
Good.
We are not the same.
Come on, let's
I don't-
hate classic Sonic more.
I don't find enjoyment off of broken, buggy Sonic games. That's just me, though.
I mean, it ain't that buggy. At least when I played.
You always luck out with that, Shad. You never find bugs.
No, I had bugs. No, I had bugs.
Yeah.
I had bugs.
No.
And
I think
fucking,
Shad's like me. You get bugs, you don't just get any of the egregious
No,
stuff.
no, I don't think Van. I think Vanto was there when I did it because I was streaming in another server. One of the bosses basically clipped me through the floor and killed me.
Dang, he freaking chokeholded you and put you in the earth. That's crazy.
But I did have some bugs here and there. They weren't like, but they were like bugs I expect out of a classic. Like some of them were like bugs I've seen out of a classic Sonic game beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure Superstars is on the same-ish engine as Origins or something.
I don't think it's exactly retro,
But kinda, probably, maybe so.
I think they basically reverse engineered it and got mostly the same result.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sky did mention something earlier that did raise my curiosity as well for like open zone and like actual Sonic levels like Cyberspace. If they do bring back playable characters and they somehow figure out a way to incorporate Cyberspace levels, hopefully levels dedicated to characters too, like Tails and Knuckles and Amy. I feel like that's one thing that I kind of missed. I know I literally said I didn't want Cyberspace levels, but like I didn't want 2D Cyberspace.
To be fair, they're
levels.
probably not going to be cyberspace. I think all you have to do is make like a huge hub and have the levels like branch off.
Out. Yeah, they could do
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Being a 2D, there's not a single bit of 2D.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I love this.
Also, we were just talking about character-specific acts. Guess what does it? Freaking Superstars. That's a start, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Those are all right, except for like that one weird Amy one.
To be fair, Amy herself is weird because she's just Origins Amy. So.
I thought they changed her. I thought she didn't have a drop dash or something. That's what I remember people.
She
saying.
doesn't. She it's like a just hammer swing. She just swings her hammer and you just walk forward with it.
Band.
This should have been Amy playing
Basically.
like she does in advance. I know that means she doesn't have a spin dash, but she had things that made her unique. So.
Unique? Yeah, we ain't that anymore. Everybody's just a variation of Sonic.
I mean, she could still be a variation of Sonic and be unique. It's not like she couldn't roll, she just couldn't spin dash.
What? While we're talking about Superstars, what are your guys' opinions on elemental shields? You guys feel like it's a big deal that's not there, or you don't care?
I don't give a
I
fuck.
miss them, but they don't need to be there.
Okay, because I always wondered.
They're
They're
not
really
a
only
need.
there to give Sonic a more unique.
I always
edge,
wondered
so.
because like when people talk about like the classic games, I know people like make a big emphasis on how only Sonic can use the elemental shield. So I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Like
it's
they
just
don't
there to give
need
Sonic
be
something,
there.
that's it.
Yeah, to be fair, Sonic already has the drop dash, so.
Yeah.
Which I personally, I still prefer the Insta Shield, but if the drop dash has to be there, it's still something unique to Sonic. So.
Can they give an instant shield to Amy because she has a hammer?
He
I think she
basically
gets
has
that with a double jump, technically.
Basically.
Mm.
He practically has that. Not in the same form, but you know.
Yeah, it's kind of there.
Cool. All right. I think we're just about done here. I can't think of anything else I want to talk about. I think I got everything
buy Sonic Superstars for $60 on PC.
It's not worth
No.
60. He's lying to you.
No.
It's very much worth it, I swear to God.
Go read the
I
reviews.
work at Sega, listen to me.
Oh, you work at Sega, huh? Where's the next adventure style game?
Y'all think y'all ever getting that?
what about Chow Garden, bro? We've been begging.
Chow Garden? Oh, nah. We gonna keep y'all waiting for that.
Oh, what's next? Sonic 4 Episode 3? Where's a cliffhanger for that, huh?
We already gave you that.
It's called Sonic Superstars. You hear the music, bro? That's totally Sonic 4.
Why do you think we put June? Why do you think they put June on the instruments, bro?
Oh, that's funny. All right. I predicted we would talk about Sonic for 90 minutes, but we're an hour over. I was clearly wrong.
I told you.
I was
When
clearly...
do we ever go under?
Okay, dude. I looked at Update 1 and Update 2, and I'm like, there's no shot. It's gonna breeze through these, and then... I was wrong.
No, we did breeze through both of those. It's
We
just
did breeze
Update
through
3 has a
both.
lot to talk
Update 3
about.
most of the time.
We're sorry, Update 3 does a lot right and a lot wrong,
Yeah, at the same
Right.
time.
which is honestly kind of amazing for a series.
It is.
Welcome to Sonic.
Sonic never
we
dies.
take steps forward, but there are always so many steps
Take
back.
one
as well.
step forward and 2 step back. Got 100.
Also take another step forward. But that step back that you're gonna take again is gonna be like 4 of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a giant leap backwards.
All right, we're gonna end off the video here. Thanks again, Shad, Sky, and Ice for joining me talking about Sonic.
No problem.
We'll probably whenever the next Sonic game comes out or something. I don't know. We're not talking about Superstars. There's nothing to talk about.
Why not?
Alright, so I'll see you all in 2026.
Yeah, I still have some archives of Archie Sonic I need to upload. Funny enough, I have like the audio edited. I just haven't done the visuals yet.
Are we ever going back to that?
We will go back to it. I just need to upload the ones that we've done already. I do want to go back to
Okay.
it. Funny enough, there's
We need to go back to IDW too.
Yeah, we could go back to IDW. I love Archie too much. So.
I need to catch up with IDW
Dude,
actually.
I'm behind. I'm still like in the post events of Zombot arc, bro.
I was like paying attention to the Surge stuff and then like kind of stopped for a bit.
That's right, because they worked it like the side. I know the side series was a thing, but they worked it into the main comics now.
I wonder what
Interesting.
Styx is up to.
Yeah, bro, Sticks and Cream.
Cream is dead. She's dead.
No. Amy mentioned her at the end of Frontiers.
Yeah, she's dead though. Like we haven't seen her ever. Where was she in Forces, huh? We could have used.
I don't know.
Cheese to
Probably
kill.
avoiding danger.
She's the
Right.
most broken character in the franchise. Help! Help!
She's also 6.
Yeah, which
No,
means her
she's
potential.
3.
She's Gohan then. Help!
She'll have her time,
You
but the
think
time is
Chi-Chi's
not now.
letting Gohan out there to fight for himself?
Nah, you know damn well Vanilla ain't letting her out there.
Exactly. To be fair, Vanilla herself isn't even here, so where's she at?
I don't know. If you bring back Cream, bring back
Doing
Kemo.
things with Vector.
Vector's been in the games though. What time does Vector have to spend with her?
How else is he paying the bills?
Being the stepdad that stepped up.
Alright, I'm ending the video here. Thank you all for watching, and sayonara.
Bye!